Hi guys! Sorry, I'm late. Ano ba? Sorry, late ako ng 28 minutes. Wait lang, share ko lang sa live. Hi! For a while lang, share ko lang. Mabel, hi! Hi, Ate Karina. And Kathleen, hi! So, hi la, hello. Mabel, watching from Singapore, hi! Talaga, Ate Karine. Rebecca lang din. Hello, hello! Hi, Miss Rebecca. Yeah, so, sorry I'm late. Alam ko dapat 8 o'clock ako nag-start, but yeah, for a while. Let's wait for the others. How are you guys? Ipin natin to the top. Ba't hindi siya nagpipin? Feeling ko kasi mas okay yung mga comments dito kaysa sa Facebook Live. Mas madali kang basahin. Ay, ang pangit ng ano. Hindi man lang maayos yung picture ng live. Ano ba yan? Tingnan niyo yung picture ng live ko. Kalahating mukha lang. Wait. So, lang, yun lang ako naka-online. Tapanood ko busy sa module. Thank you, Arlene. First time ko dito sa YT Live mo, Miss Rona. Laging sa bigla ang live. Yun nga, so that's why I scheduled na this Facebook Live kasi mas madali din magbasa ng comments dito kaysa sa Facebook. Join and we're live. Please head to my YT channel. Wait lang guys ha. Inano ko lang. In-upload ko lang sa represent to my YT channel for Pandi Chikahan. Inano ko lang sa sa Facebook page. Pero at least. Bangtan. Hi, Oni. Hello! Thank you, Miss Rebecca. Nag-alarm ka pa. Laila Tagik. Thumbs up. So actually guys, alam ko sa Facebook, mas maraming reach ng Facebook, as in mas maraming nanonood doon. But for some reason, mas gusto ko pag mahaba ang kwentuhan, mas gusto ko sa sa YouTube. Kasi mas madali ko nababasa yung comments. So let's wait for the others. Pero you can shoot me a question na guys if you have any questions. Sorry, nag-reflect yung glasses. And I look so sleepy dahil pagod. So let's wait. How are you guys? So I don't think wala na ng bagyo, di ba? Hi, Elaine Davila. Good evening. I saw your comment. You're waiting. Amy! Guys, Amy is the president of my self-proclaimed club. Hijin Zhang. Hi, Irona dyan sa'yo. O, diba, memorize ko na. Thank you, Hijin Zhang. Hijin, are you Filipino? Akala ko na Korean ka. Kasi dun sa nag-comment ka dun sa parang video ko ng how I learned Korean. I don't know, my Korean university experience. Hi, Rona Albelaria. Yeah, later pala. Hindi lang naka-open yung lights, pero later may may commercial tayo regarding that one. Pinayu. Okay. Are you based here in Korea? So guys, yung damit ko, hindi ko alam. Nagmamadaling na kasi ako, so nakita ko, tapos parang feeling ko, Christmas theme pala siya, I have my small Christmas tree there. Ay, hindi siya kita. Tingnan nga natin. Move natin ng konti. Yung Christmas tree ko, hindi kita. But yeah, that's my Christmas tree. That one, small. I got it from IKEA. IKEA. Salamat na tuloy live kahit pagod ka. Yeah, guys, ang sakit ng pimple ko. Ayun, ang laki ng pimple ko. Eh, pinakita ko talaga yung pimple ko. Kasi, Kahapon, yan, nag-work, tapos hindi ko na natapos yung pag-edit. Actually, Kayon is helping me right now dun sa mga, laki na eyebags ko, guys. So, tingnan nyo, di ba? Isang Louis Vuitton, sa isang Chanel. Yan, ganyan kakapal. Kasi, si Kayon, tinutulungan niya na ako translate sa ibang Korean parts. So, I was like contemplating if I will put pa subtitles. Pero kasi umpisahan ko na, guys, di ba, nalagyan ng subtitles yung mga videos ko, English subtitles. So, I guess, tuloy-tuloy na siya. Yun yung pinakamadugo, guys. So, originally, lahat ng clips. So, pag nag-edit ako, guys, ng video, ako lang pala nag-edit ng video ko, guys, ha? Wala akong editor, whatever. So, yung ginagawa ko, papanoorin ko muna, medyo kasi ako, guys. So, if you've watched my 18 Facts About Me, what do you call this? Yun, hindi pala medyo and perfectionist ako. So, ginagawa ko, papanoorin ko muna lahat ng videos, isa-isa. Tapos, ang gagawin ko, idadrag ko yung mga videos na ilalagay ko for, parang makakasama sa mismo pag-edit. Then, papanoorin ko ulit yun. Tapos, siya ika-cut. So, yung video dapat niya-upload ko na vlog with Lola and Omonim, it's like 1 hour and 27 seconds siya. So, pinaikli ko siya into 20 minutes. Yun. So, I think it's around 22 minutes. Yeah. I told you sa YouTube, Suncheoncheonam region, southern part. Was it on the same video or another video? Parang may naalala ko may nag-comment ng medyo, parang sabi niya malayo siya from where I live, something like that. Sunmi Mani Heneo. Thank you. Gusto ko sana, ikulot pa sana yung hair ko para masabi niyo naman medyo nag-prepare ako, pero hindi ko talaga hindi kinaya. And hindi rin ako marunong magkulot ng hair, so pagka-practicean ko pa yun. What else? Nakakatawa talaga yung picture sa live. Kalahati lang yung face ko. Nakakatawa naman. Parang ingerts. Kalahati lang. Saan po mag-sign up para maging member ng fan club? Wala, yung fan club ko, ano lang siya, parang, hindi naman siya joke-joke, pero we just call ourselves iRonians, yeah. Parang I came up with the name kasi parang Sharonyan, Noranyan, sure ba? So, yun. Ano video editing software gamit mo, if I may ask? I use, how do you pronounce it? Adobe? Kasi dito parang Adobe. Adobe. Ano pa pronunciation dito sa Korea? Basta Adobe, yun. Adobe Premiere Pro. Yeah, so let's wait for the other people. Hope they'll come. So I prepared, kung mahabang kwentuhan, I prepared. This one is low calorie na cola and honey butter chips. Okay. So, ikaw pala yun, Hijin. Okay, got it. Thanks. Kasi sanay ako sa Facebook. Feeling ko kasi talaga, guys, mas mahaba, talaga. No, it's not mukbang ame. Wala lang, prepare lang kung gutumin. So, feeling ko sa Facebook kasi, di ba parang pag nag-online ka doon, sunod-sunod na siya. So, yung tao, labas-pasok lang, labas-pasok. But I just feel like sa YouTube Live, mas okay yung chikahan in a way. Pero grabe kayo, guys, ha? Nag-livestream ako with Omonim, talagang that was like a 20-minute rest. Kasi nag-rest lang kami bago kami what do you call this? Ipagpatuloy yung Kimjang. Hindi ko na-expect, hindi naglalag sa YT, okay? Hindi naglalag sa YT as opposed sa Facebook. So, hindi ko na-expect, guys, yung video namin ni Omonim na nag-live kami together while I was at her house, nasa 360,000 views. Tapos may mga nag-share pa. Nagulat ako, pero parang it was a fun experience. Actually, si Kayon yung nagsabi sa akin na nag-rest kami, sabi niya, you do Facebook Live. So, bakit? Something like that. Kasi talaga. Nag-reflect. Ito nga lang, yaman na nga ito na. Nag-glass kasi ako minsan para mabasa ko ng medyo nearsighted ako. Tama ba? Near or farsighted? Parang, nearsighted ata. But yeah, anyway, tanggalin muna natin yan. Kasi nag-reflect siya. So, hindi ko naabutan yung daming fans si Omonim. Oo nga eh. Geraldine, no, it's okay. You're not late. I just started. I'm the one who's late. Kasi nag-start ako 8:25. dapat 8 o'clock, di ba? So, ayan, ako, sorry, I'm late. So, sabi ni Kim, mag-live ka. Sabi ko, bakit? Gets na-realize ko. Oo nga, kasi si Omonim, lagi niyong hinahanap si Omonim. So, parang nag-live kami. Tapos parang, it was a natural, parang go with the flow lang live. Go with the flow live, guys. Tapos parang every time you ask questions, parang it was instant for me to translate it in Korean. Kahit parang feeling ko, barok naman yung Korean ko. So, parang feeling ko, okay, sige. Feeling ko, okay naman yung pag-translate ko or something. So, tinranslate ko na lang siya as how I understand yung mga questions niyo. Yun lang. Kamusta si Omenim? She's doing good. Sorry, guys. Walang kakaiwi-kaiwi. Laki nung... So this one is from the brand No Brand. O, diba? From the brand No Brand. And it's only 0 kcal. So I think para siyang Diet Coke. She's okay, but she's really busy. So... alam ko naman nagko-comment kayo guys lagi na sabi mo si Omanim sa videos, but I cannot really do that. As much as I want to, I cannot. Kasi nga, she's very busy and I'm also busy. And pag mupunta kami sa kanila, na-try ko naman mag-video kami. Pero I don't want it to seem naman na parang pinupuntahan ko lang sila para mag-video kami. Gets niyo yun? Di ba parang ang rude naman? So if I come up with a good content, then that's the time talaga nagve-video kami. Here. Well, I have a lot of, contents in mind. But yun nga, wala lang akong time mag-shoot and mag-edit. Nadidistract ako dun sa cabinet. Ano ba yan? So, sorry guys. Sobrang, para lang ako inaantok. Medyo inaantok na ako mga 20%. Kaya ka ng oil para sa pampagising. I think yung, later na yan, basta yung sa pampagising ko. Did you teach here or work, whatever? Hindi naman po halata na Baroque Korean nyo. Well, you wouldn't really know unless probably if you're fluent in Korean or you speak the language. I mean, I'm not naman saying that it's really Baroque kasi grammar-wise or like grammatically naman ata, correct naman siya. Pero parang feeling ko may mga iba ko doon na hindi na-translate as much as I want kung paano siya i-translate, Miss Rebecca. So, ayun. Wait lang ha. Did you teach here? Don't you teach here pala? Or work, whatever. Yeah, I work here. I teach here. Ami, ang ganda kaya yung way mo na pagkasalita in Korean on me. Thank you, Ami. And also for those who are, what do you call this? For those who are also commenting na okay nga din pagkaka-Korean ko. But, parang feeling ko mas pwede pang ma-improve eh. Wait lang. Paano ko ma-edit? Wait. Sorry. Okay. Both of your in-laws, from Anna Ampere. Both of your in-laws ang bet kaya nakaka-good vibes yung mga videos mo kasama sila. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they are. They are naturally kind and kalog. Kaya siguro ang daming naaliw sa'yo kasi napaka-raw mo. I mean, genuine yung mga reactions and actions mo. I think, yeah, my friends would also attest that I'm like, what you see is what you get. So, kung ma-meet nyo ako, kung ano nakikita nyo sa videos, ganun din ako in person. Or mas hyper lang ako in person. So, imagine nyo na kung hyper ako sa videos, mas hyper ako in person. Online class pa rin dyan or may face-to-face na po? Salamat ulit. Mixed. So, online and offline. So they go to school and at the same time may online classes din sila. For elementary, I think 3 times a week. They have to go to school 3 times a week. For middle school and high school, they have to go every day. Pero alam ko alternate yung online and offline classes nila. Yun. Bakit pag sa Facebook namin, dami-daming questions? Or hindi kasi lahat nakakapag-login sa YouTube, right? Or sa YouTube kasi alam ko dapat meron kang email account. May Gmail account ka. Tama ba? Gmail lang ba? O basta dapat may email ka para maka-login, makapagpasok ka. Kasi, well, sa Facebook, yung Facebook live ko naman, guys, is like, naman, random. So, anytime pwede ako mag-live doon. Yun Jang, so lucky kasi yung Omani is very positive and supportive kasi madalang lang mga ganong elders. Yeah, I would think so, especially for the older generation, like older Korean generation. But I think my mother-in-law is, well, she's already 60. So considered na rin naman siya dun sa part ng generation na yun. But I guess it all boils down dun sa personality ng bawat tao eh. True. Totoo. Mas madalas naman talaga mga tao sa FB. But sa YT, walang log. Or you don't have to, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I think parang Philippines ata yung may pinakamaraming Facebook users, I guess. But we're peaking naman ng 20 people. So that's good. I mean, kasi sa Facebook, like you would see 60 people or 80 people all at once, like that. Yeah, so parang sa Facebook, di ba, tuloy-tuloy sila as in parang come and go talaga, tsaka nag-notify talaga. But yung nagulat nga ako kay Omonim kasi nung nag-live kami ni Omonim, I think it peaked at 120. That's crazy. Like 120 people were watching or 120 nga lang ba or something. Tapos nung day na yun, 6,000 views siya. Parang sabi ko, oy, sagya, or like Omonim, 6,000 views, 20-minute live. Tapos after some days, ayun na nga, ito na nga, 360,000 views na siya, nearing 400,000 views na. Claria, hi Letlet! So Letlet is my batchmate nung college. And a friend. Arlene, yeah, dapat nakalogin ka sa Gmail mo para makapag-comment ka sa YT. And also sa FB kasi, mas mabilis yung notif. Yeah, I guess so. But anyway, I already gave naman, di ba, I inform people naman that I'll be having my live on YT instead of Facebook. So they would be informed. Wait nga, ganun natin to. This is yeah. Ame, yes, super genuine yun. Since ko na talaga siya ever since. Parang feeling ko nga hindi siya nagbago ever since. Like, Kalogan Manila pa siya until now. Honey, nagbebenda, bakit naka-hide yung comment mo? Honey, nagbebenda po ba si Omonim ng kimchi? No, she doesn't. We just made the kimchi for our own consumption. So I'm seeing myself on sa phone. Parang yellowish siya. Taka nga, yan nga natin itong ilaw. Wait, mukha ba akong yellowish? May ring light yan, guys eh. Yeah. I think that's better. Tingnan natin. Anyway, whatever. Ami, baka mag 1 million views na yun only before mag-December. Pero like, I really want to make a video with Omonim. Alam niyo ba, meron akong proposal sanang gagawin sa kanya. Every, like, once a month, I would want to have like a cooking video with her. So, para at least naman I'll learn also how to cook Korean food. Also, although I know like 2 dishes. Pero parang, di ba, bonding yun at the same time, I also get to learn. Parang win-win naman na situation din na yun. Tapos ibigyan ko na siya ng talent fee. May talent fee si Omonim. And Let. Kapag pwede na ulit mag-travel, makapunta si SK ko nag-tour saan. Sure. Basta siguro din yun nandito pa ako sa Korea. You know naman. But, yeah, sadly, hindi pa rin pwede pumunta yung mga Filipinos. I mean, canceled pa rin yung mga tourist visas. Canceled pa rin yung mga tourist visas na granted sa mga Pinoys. Like, I think on or before May 5 ata. Angeline Villones, Onin, nag-wait ako sa live stream mo, naligaw pa. Sorry, yung live stream kasi, meron pa ba nung live stream? Kasi nina-navigate ko, teka nga, pinrivate ko na yun. Dapat, for some reason, hindi ko alam bakit ako may live stream. Mali ako. Pero wala na naman, di ba? Hindi nyo nakikita yung live stream, di ba? Guys, I think wala na naman kasi wala naman din sa sa videos ko. Naka-private siya. Instead of live kasi, napindot ko live stream. So, I mean, they're different ata. Tito Cesar, you lost weight, Rona. Yes, Tito, I did. Actually, dapat one of my videos yon yung parang, hindi naman substantial yung na-lose ko na weight. But I don't know if you guys would want that, na parang video of how I lost weight. Kasi hanggang hindi ko pa rin siya ini-edit yung video na yan. Pero yes, Tito, I lost weight. Yeah, it's not on my, anyway, it's not on my ano naman. It's not on my channel na. We don't usually see in-laws relationship kagaya ng sa inyo, especially sa mga foreign in-laws. I think medyo mas specific siya with Korean in-laws. Pero kasi with foreigner in-laws, di ba parang, I mean, foreigner, like, let's say, like, more of Western in-laws. Ay, shocks. Western in-laws. Di ba mas, ano siya, mas, mga foreigner in-laws kasi, like, ay, sorry, may mga Western in-laws kasi, parang mas open sila, di ba? Parang mas liberated, mas open-minded sila in terms of, like, interracial marriages or relationships as opposed to, let's say, Asian, especially Korean, yan, mga Chinese, Japanese, something like that. So, parang feeling ko, yun kasi yung usual nila na kino-comment sa akin na they don't, it's rare for them na to see na, yun nga, yung mga in-laws like my parents-in-law. Hi, Miss Rana. Hi, Rosemary. If I may ask, only child ba hobby mo? Curious lang, Mylene de Guzman. Yes, he is. I think I mentioned na yun before sa ibang videos ko. He is an only child. Yes, Oni. Hindi ko siya lalabas, Ami, kasi i-edit ko pa siya. Hanapin ko pa yung mga old videos ko. Pero you would notice naman that I lost weight kasi if you watch, di ba naka-upload naman din sa Facebook page ko yung in-interview ko si Omonim. So, chubby-chubby pa yung chicks ko nun. So, mapapansin nyo naman. But I think I gained like some weight na from the time that I lost weight, if that makes sense. Yung meron kami ni Keon na $1,000 or 1 million won weight loss challenge and I won that challenge. Yun, talagang kinareer kong magpapayat nun. I like your suot. I bought this months ago. First time ko itong sinuot. And funny thing, nag-grab ko lang siya dun sa clothes. Hindi siya hanger. Clothes sa bitan ng clothes sa kwarto. And sinuot ko siya. Sige, okay, probably okay naman siya sa camera. Monica Paras Camacho. Yes to cooking. Love Korean food. Ruby Lee. Annyeong, Oni. Annyeong. Hi. So, wait lang. Dati, pag nag-live ako sa Facebook, sa YouTube, may mga resident, ano rin ako, like resident na mga lagi nag-visit. Mayroon pa nga galing US. But I think kasi sa US, ngayon, different, naka-ano sila eh, daylight saving time. Daylight, tama ba? DST, yeah. So, parang 2 hours earlier, tama ba? 2 hours earlier sila? Or 2 hours ahead? Shucks, nakakalimutan ko na yung mga dati kong alam. But yun. So, probably mamaya, want to sawa naman tayo ng kwentuhan hanggat kaya nyo. That's why I have chips and I have my Coke. So, baka by that time na medyo mas late na pumasok sila. Miss Rana, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Wow! Miss Rebecca, okay, that's a very, parang Miss Universe question. Ano ba yung sa Showtime? Miss Q&A, something like that. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Okay, so honestly, not 5 years from now, I'm not really sure if I'll be here in Korea or I'm in another country, but 5 years from now, I'll not probably. Maybe by that time, I'm already pursuing my profession. That's my answer po, Miss Rebecca Lantin. I thank you. Until 2 a.m. na ba? No, I cannot. Siguro 12 lang, Ami. Kasi kailangan ko tapusin yung pag-edit sa video nung i-upload ko tomorrow. Kasi ang goal ko talaga is 1 video per week. So, cut off na tayo ng Sunday, which is later, tomorrow. So, kailangan ko siyang i-edit. Kaya, Ami, pakisabihin, ayan, si Ami ang aking timer. Siya nagsasabi sa akin pag umu-over na ako. Dahil guys, one time, hanggang 4 a.m. nag-livestream ako. Pero nag-start naman kasi ako ng mga 12 a.m. Oni, K-pop lover ka din ba? I would not really say I'm a K-pop. Ito pa na guys, kasi lagi may nagko-comment sa akin na make a video about Korean dramas, Korean ganyan-ganyan, Korean movies or Korean K-pop. Sakto lang, hindi naman ako like very like fan, diehard fans of a specific group or di ba parang tinaterm nila as I am Hannes co-fan. Ano to? This is my live stream. I am Hannes co-fan. This is my live stream with my subscribers. Yeah, so Hindi naman ako yung parang sinasabi nilang I stan. Yun, yung may parang may mga biases ka and stuff. But I support, I listen to the music of K-pop groups that I like. So I like Mamamoo. Feeling ko kasi Mamamoo medyo hindi ganun kalayo sa age ko, unlike younger groups. Although I still listen naman sa Twice, sa Blackpink, tapos sa Go Boy groups, yeah, of course, BTS. Siyempre, hindi mawawala ang BTS. Anong biggest achievement mo this year on me, Ame? Parang pag tinatanong ka ng questions on the spot, hindi mo maisip na. Pero parang, blessings kasi maraming dumating naman with the blessings. Siguro biggest achievement ko, professionally, personally, ano ba? Professionally, siguro one talaga tong YouTube. Kasi I was able to focus, when I got monetized sa YouTube around May, I think June, I got monetized. I got approved ng monetization ng May. And then, June, nag-start na siya mag-monetize and parang nakapagbigay na talaga ako ng time sa paggawa ng video sa YouTube. So, I think yung parang giving time sa YouTube ko is like one of my achievements. Tapos nagulat din ako sa Facebook page ko, yun nga, sobrang, like now we're reaching 20,000 followers on Facebook. Number one priority ko talaga, guys, is YouTube. Kasi like, I post my videos on YouTube. And then, of course, I do my lives, I do my updates sa Facebook page. You know, Mike and Jinx, I think, wedong adu, koreso, you will have myonorigo na. So do you watch K-dramas nowadays? If yes, which one? Honestly, I don't have time to watch K-dramas kasi nga sabi ko, I'm also working. But from time to time, I see yung mga clips sa Facebook, like yung sa Jury 1, I forgot that, yung birth care center, parang that's like comedy. And then, minsan, reruns ng Voice season 2. Hindi yung singing, show, yung parang police something. Ano pa pinapanood ko ngayon? Hindi ko pa napapanood yung kay Suzy, yung Startup, and other dramas kasi nga wala talaga akong time. Dong Aliga. I really like BTS too. Yeah, okay, Angeline. Same tayo. Sorry, before your question, Dong, Ruby Lee, what is your husband's religion? Kasi I believe konti lang Christian sa Korea. My husband's religion is, well, he doesn't belong to a particular religious affiliation or like sect or group. So for example, I'm Catholic. He wants to be Catholic. He wants to be baptized sa Catholic. But nung time na dapat babaptize siya sa Philippines, hindi nangyari kasi 'di ba you have to undergo like 6 months catechism. Nababother ako sa ano. You have to undergo like, wait lang guys. 6 months catechism, hindi niya, papauwi na siya ng Korea nun. And at the same time, here in Korea, if you want to be baptized, then you have, again, to undergo, mas strict dito guys yung 6 months na catechism. And with his job, busy siya, hindi talaga niya ma-attendan yung one-on-one na, hindi pala one-on-one. Basta yung parang catechism or yung mga Bible studies, something like that. But, hindi naman, kasi you cannot really call him a Christian, di ba? Kasi hindi naman siya baptized. But he's a believer of God. So, he wanted to be a Catholic. So, but kay Omanim and Abonim is Catholic. Omanim is like, Omanim's family is mainly Christians, but they don't hear Mass. Hindi pala hear Mass kasi Christian pala. Si Abonim, they don't really practice their religion, although they are believers. Yun. What is your main goal for the future po? Of course, to have professionally or personally? Personally, of course, to have a family of my, I have a family, Kate is my family, and to have my like small family with kids, of course, personally. Professionally, to pursue my profession. I'm redundant. To pursue my profession and what else? My goal? Siguro to be more, to make my channel more established, to create contents na better than the contents that I usually put out there. I have 5 daughters, kaya siguro I'm fond of you. Parang anak na tingin ko sa'yo, anak na super smart. Thank you, Miss Rebecca. So, I'm bunso. So, sabi nila, ang bunso daw, yun daw yung independent. So, 5 daughters. My husband would love that, Miss Rebecca, kasi gusto niya magkaroon ng daughter. Which variety shows do you usually watch? Ay, napapanood ko na variety shows kasi sa Facebook, di ba, maraming mga, mga short clips. So, Running Man, and then in Korea, the famous one would be I Live Alone, Hunza Sanda. So, pinapakita nila yung mga actors and actresses na single and they live alone. Tapos, marami yung iba naman, parang mga giving advice shows. Pero mahilig kasi ako more of like crime documentaries eh. Nag-celebrate din po ba kayo ng Christmas dyan sa Korea? Oh, that's a very good question. Christmas is not a big holiday here in Korea. So, actually, Christmas is more of like for couples. So, you would see a lot of couples dating sa different places or for families. But it's not like, yun yung said nga, it's not like the ones that we have back home in, diba? Na talagang it's a big family affair. And that's why I see to it, or if kaya talaga ng schedule, na umuwi ng Pilipinas ng holidays. So the good thing na lang, pre-COVID, I was in the Philippines I was in the Philippines for Christmas and New Year. Yeah. I really like that show. Anna Amper. Do you watch it? Where do you watch it? Like yung mga view ba yun? Yung parang, ano ba? Yung parang you would be needing like a subscription. Babe Shannon. Hi, Shannon! Bangtan. Normally po ba talaga dyan sa Korea pag may asawa na talaga nakabukod na ng bahay? Hi, Vanessa. It really depends. Of course, number one is if you have the resources to live apart, or I mean, if you have the resources to have your own residence, to have your own house, di ba, why not? Second kasi, sometimes, sometimes, usually lalo na pag medyo traditional yung family, culture is a factor dun sa pag-live mo, hiwalay or separate sa parents mo. So for example, yung first son nung family, they live like near dun sa parents nila. Or so it's either they live together or they live like sa same city or like anywhere near dun sa parents nila. So yun yung parang part ng culture na yun. But of course, feeling ko kasi ngayon ang talagang number one factor is if you have the means to live separately or to live apart from your parents, like Korean or kahit naman sa Pilipinas, di ba? Why no child yet? Haha, any plans? Okay, that is like a very straightforward. Why no child yet? I think siguro lang na sa Asian culture, no, parang when they ask, why don't you have a child or something like that? But I guess siguro kasi sometimes I'm sa Western culture, well, hindi naman tayo Western, Asian, yan. Parang sometimes it's kind of rude to ask that one. But I don't know, I don't take offense naman doon. Of course, we have plans. I just, for me personally, like having a child is not like just having a child. You know that? Parang there are different, siguro you guys can see in my personality na, like I plan things. Pero syempre naman yung pagkakaroon ng anak, di ba, parang it's either you plan it or talagang parang unplanned, something like that. But in my case, ang number one question naman is, do I want to have kids? Of course, I want to have kids. And yung nga yung question sa akin kanina ni Don, tama ba ako, na what is like your goal in the future? So, ano ba yung tanong niya? Why no child yet? Parang kasi ang hirap naman sagutin yung why no child yet. Hindi ko alam paano ko sagutin yung why no child. Kasi wala pa, hindi pa binibigay ni God. And at the same time, I think it also, you have to prepare a lot of things if you want to start your own like small family na. Nanood po ba kayo ng 2 Days, 1 Night? Yeah, I used to watch Geraldine, that one. Kaso nga lang, nung nagpalit-palit na ng cast, gusto ko talaga yung original cast eh. Pero nung nagpalit-palit na ng cast, hindi ko na siya masyado sinusubaybayan. Okay, Angeline is saying, She's watching 2 days and 1 night. Do they still practice arranged marriage? What is your take on that? Do you approve of it? Okay. Sorry, ginagano ko kasi yung oil. Minsan, ewan ko, I find it very comforting. Arranged marriage. Sorry, pero parang hindi po kasi ako familiar with the arranged marriage thing. Parang feeling ko kasi yung arranged marriage, it's more of sa Indian culture. Indian, Pakistan, Middle Eastern culture. But in Korea, parang feeling ko yung mga arranged marriage or like sa China, parang feeling ko yun talaga yung parang mga tycoons or tinatawag nilang chaebol. Yung parang pinagpa-partner talaga nila. Like for example, let's say CEO of Samsung or may-ari ng Samsung tapos may-ari ng Hyundai. Something like that. Papakasalan nila yung anak nila para at least yung yaman na what do you call that? Na-preserve nila within the family. So, hindi ko talaga, parang arranged marriage, hindi siya ganun, parang, it's more of, parang they, yan na naman ako. It's more of Korean to Korean marriages. Or Korean to Korean relationships. Yeah. Than interracial. So, Ms. Rebecca, yung question niyo po na arranged marriage, parang, I don't think it's somewhat applicable, but parang it's more of Korean woman to a Korean man, they get married. What is my take on arranged marriage? Personally, personally, I'm not for arranged marriages kasi parang feeling ko, parang dinecide na yung life for you. So, parang feeling ko dapat ikaw mismo yung mag-discover sa inyong dalawa, you have to discover each other's individual differences para talagang malaman nyo kung compatible ka. Kasi parang pag arranged marriage, there's no turning back eh. There's no way out, if that makes sense. Hi, Teresa. Hi, hello po. If I'm not mistaken, parang Christmas tree potting. Yeah, it's a Christmas tree. It's my small Christmas tree. And nandun, nasa background ko din yan nung my Korean University experience video. Hi, message retracted. Okay. I watch it po on Drama Cool and some other. Yeah. Sometimes I also watch that one pag sa Facebook. May mga subtitles. Ruby Lee, sorry, nag-burp ako dahil sa cook. Ruby Lee, follow-up question. Diyan po ba, unlike here in Philippines, na kapag baby pa lang ay sabi ko sa'yo, kailangan ko mag-ano. Diyan po ba, unlike here in the Philippines, na kapag baby pa lang, here in the Philippines, yung parents ang nagde-decide ng yung religion, then when you're the right age, saka nila mag-decide, curse lang. Diyan po ba, unlike in the Philippines, na kapag baby? Usually kasi, kung ano yung religion ng parents mo here, it follows also kung yung magiging religion ng children. But rarely na parang, ano bang term? Ayoko na gamitin, parang tumitiwalag sila. So kung Christian sila, hanggang paglaki na nila, hanggang mag-asawa na sila, ganun pa rin yung religion nila. Hindi sila yung talagang ma-convert, unlike parang sa atin sa Philippines. Did I answer your question, Ruby? Wala pa po, Miss Teresa. I only have child then, Miss Mylene. And marami din akong questions like, bakit wala pang kapatid? Siguro may kanya-kanya tayong perspective tungkol doon. Ha? Sorry, I only have child then. And marami din akong questions like, bakit wala? Okay. Bakit isa lang yung anak niyo po? Tama ba? Heidi Desena, are you still pursuing your career as a nurse? Yes. It's on process. So guys, since I got hungry, ayan. So this is one of my, I think even people who have visited Korea, you're familiar with this. This is honey butter chips. So matamis siya na potato chips. Yun lang siya. Yeah. So baka mamaya naki-cringe kayo ha. May mga taong naki-cringe na pag narinig yung taong mumuya. Yeah. Ang laki naman ito. Ayoko na nung ding-dong. Masyadong maingay. Pero ito naman, grabe naman. Ang laki-laki naman niya. Hijin Zhang, like me, eldest ang hobby kaya di makapunta sa ibang lugar. Need to look after sa parents-in-law. Have the big responsibilities. Pero nakabukod kami ever since. Marami naman din, yun nga, nakabukod naman din. Kahit like, di ba yun nga, eldest. But in your case, I think, parang sinabi ko din po kanina, Miss Hidja, na yun nga, usually you have to live dun sa same city where nakalive yung parents-in-law. But in our case kasi, my husband is an only child. We don't live near my parents-in-law. Number one, my omanim made that rule na once my husband is married or gets married na we will live separately. Nakabukod in other words. And at the same time, my husband kasi has been independent ever since he was in college, in university. So, parang wala sa kanila yung, hindi nag-a-apply masyado yung sa part ng culture na dapat nakatira ka with the parents or dapat nakatira ka malapit sa parents, being the first son, and in his case, being an only son or an only child. Angeline, kapag pumunta po kami sa Jones Korea, ano po yung ma-recommend nyo na spot na magandang puntahan na affordable? Angeline, medyo malawak yung question mo. Like, you have to be specific. Like, anong places yung gusto mong puntahan? For food, for like picture taking. Kasi like, Korea is a very picturesque country. So kahit saan ka pumunta, maganda siya. Affordable, like in what sense? Sa foods, accommodation. And I'm already almost 8 years old, my son. Kaya okay lang not to have a baby for now. Congratulations, Miss Anna. May na po bang tumira sa Korea? Mahal din po kaya mga bilihin dyan. Cost of living wise, of course, it's much more expensive compared sa Philippines. Mahirap tumira, again, in what aspect? Yun nga, cost of living. Second, yung people, yung culture. Marami kasing kailangan mo i-consider eh. It's not only in Korea, but of course, in any country naman na you want to migrate to, diba? Kailangan mo i-consider everything. But number one, mahirap siya in the sense, especially if you don't speak the language, medyo mahirap siya. Well, I think naman kahit foreigner ka, if you know English, medyo mag-survive ka pa rin naman. Pero it's not like Philippines na pwede kang mabuhay sa Pilipinas na talagang hindi ka nagsasalita ng Tagalog, na English lang. Gets niyo yun? Pero parang here in Korea, it would be easier on your part talaga to learn kahit basic Korean. I guess, pag tumira ka dito, kasi sa Philippines, like before I had a patient sa diplomat attache or whatever, they've been living in the Philippines for 10 years and she hasn't like learned the language and she hasn't even picked up words. Na parang feeling ko, pag dito sa Korea, impossible yun. Talagang matututo ka. Ay, si Chukata. Thank you, Miss Ruby. For picture taking. Kasi for picture taking, for first-timers, ang lagi naman nilang pinupuntahan. Of course, ins and outs of, within Seoul. And the other one, Nami Island, yung mga ganon. Nami Island, Garden of Morning. Usually, may mga packages yan. Sa Klook or sa Trazy. May mga packages yan. And even pag kumuha ka sa mga tickets sa mga travel agency, may mga packages yan. So, i-tour ka naman nila dun sa mga tourist spots talaga eh. Myeongdong, mga ganun, mga usual spots. Guys, thank you nga pala because munti ko na ma-miss. Thank you nga pala because we've reached 7,000 subscribers here on YouTube. And I think nearing 18,000 sa Facebook. So hopefully we get to reach 10,000 subscribers before 2020 ends. Hopefully. So feeling ko, siguro yun yung magiging biggest achievement ko ng 2020 if we reach 20,000. Hindi pa 10,000. Malay mo 2020, 20,000. Pwede naman tayo mangarap, di ba? Sabi nga, aim high, Pasay. Kahit hindi ako taga-Pasay. Jetril Masa, anyong watching from Abu Dhabi. Hello! Ame, congratulations, Ani. Dito pala sa YouTube, mas madali ako makapag-shoutout, no, ng mga tao. Kasi hindi siya mabilis, eh. Thank you, Geraldine. Thank you, Ame. Ame, baka makuha mo na yung sa'yo ng mga first week of December. Hindi ko sure. Pag dumating na yung box. So, guys, Commercial lang. So I guess you know about Young Living, right? Here in Korea kasi, dati may nag-ask na sana about Young Living. For those who are living here in Korea, I think si Heejun lang naman ata yung nakatira dito sa Korea. Medyo complicated kumuha nito, like the oil. But if you want to, just PM me and I'll help you. But for those who are living in the Philippines, Young Living, I think, has some parang initiative to help the typhoon victims. So for every purchase of this, they will donate 1,000 pesos sa victims of Typhoon Ulysses. Yeah. So I hope you guys, wala naman dito yung talagang naapektuhan ng Typhoon Ulysses. So again, if you can help, please do so. Kung kaya ng financial, mag-donate kayo, or if kaya ng time nyo din, but you have to be careful of, you have to be careful din kasi of Corona. Please donate your time. And kung hindi talaga kaya, either financial means, physical means, just share info kung saan kayo pwede mag-donate. Jeff Thrill, asan po si mother-in-law? Nasa bahay nila. We don't live in the same house. Dong Aliga, ano po mas gusto niyo makamit? Yung una sa goal niyo po, sa profession niyo o sa family? Okay, ano yung gusto ko unang makamit? Of course, family. Yung kid, bago muna. Kasi yung sa profession naman, hindi ko siya, parang may timeline siya, pero hindi ko siya pwedeng madaliin. Parang waiting game kasi yun eh. May tulog na ba si KY Opa? No, he's in the other room. He's trying to, edit yung Korean parts he's trying to put the English subtitles sa Korean parts ng video ko to be uploaded tomorrow. So guys, this one pala, it has like colors. So yan, white, yellow na parang candle, red for Christmas. Kasi meron siyang blue, pink, orange, and then you have yan. At the back, yun yung mga different oils ko. So parang marami siyang mga concoctions, mga blends for different purposes. Kung masakit yung ulo mo, kung gusto mo makatulog na mahimbing, something like that. Ano po mga advice mo para magaling matuto magsalita ng Korean language? Sana nga, parang I'm not in the position to give an advice kasi parang kahit sarili ko gusto ko bigay yung advice na yun. Gusto kong advicean yung sarili ko paano ba matuto maging magaling sa Korean. Actually, totoo yung practice makes perfect, guys. It may sound cliche, pero practice talaga makes perfect. Tsaka, you have to put an effort and at the same time, you have to love the language. Parang you have to love, for me personally, parang feeling ko, you have to love all the aspects na related sa Korea. Kasi parang mas madali mo siyang matututunan yung language. Kasi sa atin yung English, siyempre second language natin yun. Talaga naman ang medium of instruction sa schools, di ba, English. So parang it's natural for us to learn the language. Pero for another language, for a foreign language, practice talaga, put effort, ano pa ba? Parang it's more of practice eh. Of course, learn the basics. Learn the basics muna. Kumbaga sa English alphabet. Sa Korean yung Hangul. Ate, saan po kayo bumibili ng clothes in Korea? To be honest, sa Zara. Pero pag sale. Or, Korean brands, not that much. Pero siguro, more of like sa Zara, kung sa mga usual na parang for work, or for like mga normal clothes. Kung Korean brand, more of like mixo, pero for coats. Ano pa ba? Saan ba ako bibili ng clothes? Excuse me, parang sobrang random eh. Kasi parang minsan pag nag-travel din ako, doon ako bibili din ng clothes eh. Pero kung sa mga college, marami para sa mga affordable, pwede din sa mga underground. Pwede din sa mga subways. Okay din doon. Pero minsan yung quality, syempre, parang pag dito pa naman sa Korea, di ba, washing machine. Pero carry naman siya. Tapos minsan may mga $10 lang. 10,000 won or parang mga less than 500 pesos, yun. Vanessa Jane Gakasa. Hi, Ate Ron. How are you? I'm doing well. How are you? Practice reading. Ayan, si Shannon. Si Shannon marunong mag-Korean. Practice reading, patience, effort, commitment. Oh, okay. She said it. She enumerated na everything. Bona Robiego. Yay, nakahabol ako. Gandang gabi. Yeah, 1 hour na pala ako nagla-live. Kasi 10:80 na dito, so 9:80 na dyan. Dahil Korea is 1 hour ahead. So 1 hour na pala ako dumadaldal. Grabe. Hindi ko naman namalayan. Jethriel Massa, I love watching K-drama, pero konti pa rin alam ko. 5 years na ako nood. Galing mo kasi No! Alam nyo guys, ito fun fact. I cannot watch dramas without subtitles. Kala nyo galing ako galing? No, I'm not. I need to have subtitles when watching dramas and especially sa news. Marunong ako mag-Korean kasi nga po, nag-aral ako ng Korean sa Korean University. But I always tell you na I'm not fluent in Korean. Siguro parang more of survival Korean, basic. Siguro kasi parang pag sinabi kong basic, ang nasa utak nyo, yung basic is like parang very, ano ba, sa Tagalog, parang, or sa English. Basta parang feeling ko basic lang talaga alam ko na Korean. KJ, you have to always talk with Koreans or Ajumas. True. Actually, yung friend ko na Vietnamese. So, she doesn't speak English. So, pagkausap niya yung friend ko in Korean, nandun ako sa bahay nila ng like for 3 hours. Sabi ko, ay, dapat lagi tayo mag-meet ata para ma-practice yung Korean ko. But yun nga, at work, I don't use Korean. Of course, hindi ko naman pwede gamit yung Korean. And the only time that I use Korean is if I talk to my in-laws, or I think Hijin, di ba, sa mga supermarkets, sa mga cafes, when you order, but with kayon kasi, we use English. Pero you're correct with Ajumas. Ang problema kasi Hijin sa mga Ajumas and older, Koreans, and also for the Ajumas, Ajushis, lalo yung mga older, mahirap intindihin yung Korean nila. Tapos tsaka guys, if you also go to like sa mga provinces or other parts of Korea, meron din silang dialect or what you call satori. So minsan mahirap din siyang intindihin. But, nonetheless, practice, commitment, patience, yun lahat yung elements para matuto ka ng language. Second time to watch your live, ate. So happy to see you. Thank you! May di mo talaga naman malayan pag dumadaldal ka. Oo, guys. Alam nyo, guys, kahapon, pagka-uwi ko, 2 o'clock, I started work at 2 and then I finished around 9:30. Tapos parang sa kotse, parang gusto ko pa magdaldal. Kasi madaldal talaga ako, di ba? Halata naman madaldal ako. Pero pag upo ko sa kotse, tapos nakagay na ako sa steering wheel, sa manibela, parang na-drain lahat ng energy ko. Tapos parang na-realize, pagod na ako. Tapos pag uwi ko, shucks, mag-edit pa ako ng video. Something like that. Pero natutuwa sila kasi parang kahit yung husband ko, sabi niya sa akin, di ba nag-Kim Jong kami? Tapos daldal pa ako ng daldal sa kotse. Pero sabi niya, you sleep. You look like you're really tired. Pero guys, yung nag-Kim Jong kami, gumawa kami ng kimchi. My God, the next day, Monday, pagod kaming dalawa. I don't have work every Monday. Tapos parang siya nag-work ng Monday. Sobrang pagod kaming dalawa. Ruby, ang complicated ng grammar nila. Complicated yung grammar nila siguro pag tumataas na yung level. Like for example, level like 3, 4, ganyan. Pero yung mga basics, para lang naman, madali naman din siya, yung mga basic grammar points. It's just that complicated siya in the sense na kabaliktaran kasi siya ng English, ng how we construct sentences in English. So medyo parang mahirap siya. Lagi ko na miss ang FB live mo. It's okay. My FB lives naman kasi are very random. I don't announce that I have an FB live. Parang kunyari, every Friday, I have an 1.5 hour break. Parang gusto ko mag-FB live pag gusto kong dumaldal. Pag gusto kong dumaldal, guys, nag-FB live ako. Kasi wala naman akong kausap. Well, nakakausap ko lang naman ng Tagalog dito, ibang mga Filipinos, like friends, or like, of course, family back home, pagtatawag ako sa family ko. But on a daily basis, wala akong kausap ng Tagalog. Iba kasi yung, tapos sa work, English pa. Gets mo yun? Iba kasi yung pag-Tagalog eh. Wala lang. Yung frustration na may kausap ka ng someone in Tagalog. Marilyn Masa. Ganun ba? Salamat sa pag-answer ng question ko. Sarap mo panoorin. Thank you! Angeline Villones, basic Korean language po alam ko na, pero I want to learn more. Natuto po ako dahil sa kakanood ng mga Korean. Oh, that's good That's good You're able to learn you were able to learn Korean by just watching dramas. Can't wait susunod niyo pong live. Grabe, dami ko po nalaman tungkol sa inyo and sa Korea. Yung siguro guys, sorry, Kasi kaya suot ulit ako kasi, ano ba to, nearsighted? Farsighted? Farsighted, di ba? Tama ba ako? Kaya para mabasa ko ng madali yung questions nyo. Yung mga ibang questions siguro, pagtungkol sa amin ni Keon, I'm planning kasi to do a Q&A. Do you want me to do a Q&A, guys, with Keon? While doing mukbang? Plan na rin yun. Plan na din namin yun. Kaso nga lang, ayun, wala na namang time para gumawa ng ng video. Pero yun, you want us to make a mukbang video ng parang Q&A mukbang video? Yes, Oni. Okay. Ano pong work niyo dyan ngayon? I teach English. Teacher. Instructor. English instructor. Or teacher. Yes po. Okay. Kayo is busy eh. So, saan siya tawagin? That is busy. Parang feeling ko alam ko na naman yung mga tatanong niyo sa amin pag pag couple Q&A. Sige. Wanna say hi? Why? Okay, busy daw siya. Later. Oh, okay daw, later daw. Ito pala guys, pagod pa ako. Paano? Bakit? Kasi nag-general cleaning kami. Tapos may round 2 pa tomorrow kasi nga may pupunta kaming Korean friend tomorrow. And yung Korean friend ko na yun ay mafe-feature sa vlog ko. Yun. So, grabe, yung Korean friend ko na yun, she's my first Korean friend. Girl siya. Actually, friend siya ni Keon. Tapos naging friend ko siya. And the last time I saw her was 3 years ago nung wedding ko. O, diba? Heidi Desana, you really have a positive aura. I really like it. Thank you! Ruby Lee, kano po kayo kadalas umuwi ng Philippines? Before, pre-COVID, pre-corona, 3 to 4 times a year. Magastos, pero parang kasi it relieves yung homesickness, it alleviates homesickness 3 to 4 times a year. Or, kung kasi siyempre I work, hindi naman pwedeng uwi ka na uwi lagi. Every 6 months. Grabe guys, Sunday na. Hungry na mamaya. Hindi ko ma-imagine. Parang lumipas lang yung Saturday. Ay, hindi, Saturday pa pala ngayon. Tama ba? Oo nga pala. So, I think, umi-effect naman. Ano ba yung charger? Umi-effect naman ng oil. Kasi gising na gising ako. Pero ayoko magkape kasi baka mahirapan ako matulog later. Module break namin next week. What does that mean? Wala kayong module? Or nakabakasyon kayo, Ami? Kasi sa exam namin. I think lahat naman na exams mahirap. Every 6 months, wow, amazing. Buja na yun. No, guys, Buja is rich. No, I'm not rich. I work. I mean, of course, I work. So I have like resources. I have money para naman to ano ba term? Alam mo na naman yung term. Para masustentuhan. Yung ba yung term doon? Hindi naman siya luho. Kasi parang feeling ko kasi for me, ako personally, yung pinaka-luho ko talaga would be travel. Before I like buy luxury items and stuff, travel muna over those luxury items. So for me, sobrang yung pag-uwi sa Pilipinas, aside from traveling to other countries, yun talaga yung pinaka-luho ko. Kasi sobrang time with family is like, kumbaga kung ano ba, is it priceless yun. Parang vacation. Okay. Parang kumbaga sa ano yun, break? Pag semestral break, parang ganun, Ami. Speaking of friend, marami po ba kayo naging friend na Filipino dyan? And paano po kayo naging friends? And another form, Ruby, is maganda talaga yung may sarili kang income. Actually, guys, I was also asked that question before kung marami akong friends. What do you think? To be honest, I don't have a lot of friends here. I don't have kasi yung question din sa akin before, parang marami ba akong Filipino friends? Maraming Filipinos here, but I don't have a lot of Filipino friends. Nagugulat nga yung iba sa akin, lalo na yung mga friends ko sa Philippines. Bakit wala ka masyadong kaibigan dyan and stuff? Kasi nga alam nilang extrovert ako. Siguro one reason is I'm really busy. So, syempre, parang, of course, you have to make time naman din to meet your friends. And, ano ba? Baka ayaw nila ako maging friend. Charot. Hindi naman. Yung iba naman kasi, sabi nila, na-intimidate daw sa akin. Yung iba naman, ang sabi, feeling ko, sobrang extrovert ko kasi, sobrang hyper ko. Baka nata-turn off sila kasi nga parang nagde-drain ako ng energy. But I mean, people have different preferences when it comes to friends. Kasi diba you choose your friends naman din. So, I mean, I'm not saying na hindi nila ako gusto. I mean, I'm not making an issue. Walang issue na ganun. Parang, inisip ko lang din yung mga reasons, if possible reasons. I know a lot of Filipinos, but parang good friends, mabibilang mo, yung kumbaga kung ang consider natin would be good friends. I have a Korean friend then, she's studying English, and if may mga words siya hindi maintindihan, nagpapahelp siya sa akin. Well, share ko lang, kasi parang bait ng mga Koreans. Yes, only parang semestral break. Timing din sa nag-quarantine mga teachers namin. Oh my gosh! So, sayang. Hopefully, wala nang further magiging affected ng COVID sa inyo, Ami. Maganda talaga yung may sarili kang income. True. Yun yung number one ng mom ko sa akin. As a woman, na you should be financially independent. Yun yung number one. Yun yung parang one of the lessons that my mom taught me, to be financially independent. Heidi Desena, stricto ba at seloso si hubby? No, he's not. Not the jealous type. We're both not the jealous type of, people. Yeah. Miss Blue Jinx. Hi, Palm News subscribe. Thank you. So guys, yung picture pala na pinost ko kanina, yan, nagugas ako. Part niya ng kimjang. Sinascrub ko yung radish para luminis siya. Totoo yan. So yung mga pala guys, again, I try to answer your comments sa Facebook page, and even if you message me sa IG or sa Facebook page, I try to answer to each and every comment in private message. Kung hindi ko man kayo na-answer, I hope you don't take it against me. Kasi syempre, busy din naman po si Miss Irona TV. Medyo dumadami nga uni, kaya kailangan din mag-module break ng students para wala nang reason para lumabas pa. Sana mga maging okay na. Here in Korea, today we reached 363, yung number of cases reached 363. And I think itataas ulit yung COVID restrictions. So I'm not sure anong reason ng pagtaas ng COVID patients here, probably because of yung Halloween, parang, people went on vacations and stuff like that. So, wala lang, na siya parang paulit-ulit na lang. Angeline Alejo, at ang ganda po ng top niyo, where did you buy po? Zara, it was on sale. Sale ko nabili to. If I'm not, hindi ata siya $25, parang 15 na lang ata siya Something like that. But I cannot wear this now. Sa labas. Kasi it's cold. Magkakapulmonya ako, guys, pag ito suot ko. Sinuot ko lang siya kasi nga nasa loob naman tayo ng bahay and bay heater naman yung bahay. Natay ko lang. Ano pang gusto yung questions regarding Korea? Or regarding me? Or about me? Or for me? Hindi siya malapit, pero madali namang puntahan. Why? What's with Pyeongtaek? Nandun yung one of the military bases, US military bases. Shucks, naubos ko na naman. May wala si obsessed with Socor. Talaga? Saan doon? Sa base? Sa Pyeongtaek? Guys, when you drink cola, do you drink it straight from the bottle then? Ako lang naman iinom, kaya iinom ko na siya sa from the bottle. Nasaan yung may nawawala na naman akong bagay. Ang innards ko, hawak ko na kanina yun eh. I forget things. Totoo po bang araw-araw naliligo ang Korean? Sabi lang nila dyan sa tabi-tabi. Totoo po bang araw-araw naliligo ang Koreans? Yeah, they do. I think kahit naman mga Pilipino, di ba? Yeah, araw-araw silang naliligo. Yes. Pero ang napansin ko sa mga Koreans, parang mga Japanese din, minsan sa gabi sila naliligo para pagising nila ready na for work. Unlike sa atin sa Pinas, parang sanay tayo, talagang naliligo tayo before going to work, di ba? Lalo na pag in the morning. I'm not familiar. Pero kung malaki kasi yung Pyeongtaek eh. May part kasi ng Pyeongtaek na medyo rural, may part kasi ng city. Kaya yun. So guys, tomorrow, excuse me, yung video, I'll post it at 1 p.m. So, pinag-iisipan ko pa din talaga kung Thursday ba ako. I mean, kasi kailangan may set ka talagang day ng pag-upload. So, I think I'll set the day na lang ng Saturday at 1 p.m. instead of Thursday ng 8:30 p.m. So, pero for this week, tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pero, try ko na every Saturday at 1 p.m. Meron bang bearing if I'm gonna upload it ng gabi ng Thursday, like 8 p.m. ng Thursday? Ate, is it true na mas mura bilihin sa mga sa Hongdae? Well, university built kasi siya, so presyong estudyante. Pero kasi yung mga ibang nabibili doon, parang sa ibang places, ganun din yung presyo niya. Siguro depende rin sa bibilihin mo siguro. Pero it all boils down to siguro na presyong estudyante siya. No, I don't live there. Gyeonggi Hijin. Gangwon-do is north, if I'm not mistaken. Parang mas sa northern part siya ng Seoul ang Gangwon-do. Gangwon-do yung parang papunta na yun sa mga Nami, di ba? I mean, yung parang usual way. Are you feeling better na, Ame? Pero ako talaga, gusto ko i-set na schedule. Would be like, Saturday siguro. Saturday naman talaga siguro. Wala naman papasok na bagyo, di ba? Sa Pilipinas ulit. Pero from a friend, sabi ng friend ko sa Marikina, wala na daw baha, pero yung mga areas daw na devastate is maputik pa din. So, Catanduanes, parang may mga areas pa, Cagayan. May mga areas pa din talaga na ongoing yung baha. Okay. At least hindi siya, COVID-related, Ame. Get well soon. Guys, share ko lang pala because we reach na 20, hindi. Parang mag-18,000 na sa followers sa Facebook. Sa Facebook, I got approved na rin pala for monetization. Although I don't know how to do it. Kasi parang you have to upload original or raw videos on Facebook. But yeah, thank you because I got approved din of monetization. Although I don't know the ins and outs pa ng monetization sa Facebook. Pero sa Ilocos naman, hindi naman kayo affected, Ami, di ba? Affected ba kayo? Northern part din yun. Ate, sa Gangnam po usually nakatira sa mga Korean artists? Yeah, usually Seoul area. Merong part na parang sa may Itaewon, sa may Yongsan, or sa Gangnam, or sa sa part ng Gangnam would be Apgujeong or sa Cheongdam, tama ba? Cheongdam-dong? Yun, yung mga areas na yun, yung mga mayamang places. Mr. Tech Literate. Mr. Tech Literate, ikaw ba siya, no? Obsessed with Socor? Chips making me hungry. Taga saan po kayo sa Philippines? Taga Manila. Metro Manila. Specific, ano pa ba? Specific city? Nope, anything free di naman. Okay. Good, good. Hindi ko talaga alam. Yung monetization sa FB, I just got approved, but I just don't know. I don't know how. I think you cannot upload videos that are similar sa Facebook if you're going to upload it sa YouTube. And you cannot upload videos na in-upload mo sa YouTube sa Facebook if you want to monetize it. Parang ganon. Nandiyan na si OWS. Okay siya ngayon. No, long time no talk, Mr. Tech Literate. Iljun! Iljun may name niya? Ame? Tama ba ako, Iljun? So, maubos ko na siya. So, may natututunan naman kayo sa videos ko. Di ba? Galing ko, Mr. Tech Literate. Naalala ko pa. May natutunan naman ba kayo sa videos ko? Are they fun to watch, the videos? Nga lang, parang at least may ano ba tawag din? May feedback from subscribers. Ame, yes. Siyempre, ikaw, Ame, unang magsasabi. Ikaw yung unang mag-oo. Natatawa talaga ako. Ba't ganon? Kalahati lang siya. Ang tanga-tanga ko. Kasi yung kukuha ng picture dito, post ka, pwede ka mag-post. Kasi sabi ko, ayoko, mas maganda tong picture na to. Nangyari, kalahati lang yung face ko. Nakakairita. Yes, thank you, Ellen. Geraldine, yes. Hindi naman ako magtataga sa inyo ulit kung hindi naka-enjoy video. Thank you. Angeline Alejo, yes, ate, nakakatuwa po kayo pa na rin. Super down to earth. But thank you. Hi, Sana, yes. Kaya pati daughter ko, watch ka na din. Wow, thank you. Pamparelax manood vids mo. Nairita ako minsan, guys, sa tawa ko. Pero ganoon talaga ako tumawa. Parang kinakapos ng hangin. Si Kayon minsan gawin, yung parang ginagaya din niya yung tawa ko. Pero ang pangit ang tawa ko. Not very ladylike. Ruby Lies. Para kasing hinihika, Ami. So, excited ako. So, guys, share ko lang. Ang basic, yung this week plus yung remaining week ng November will be a very busy one. I mean, aside from work. Kasi next Sunday, I'm going to meet some friends. Sana matuloy. Kasi nga tumataas yung cases ng COVID. So, very busy. But tomorrow, I'm very excited kasi nga I'll get to meet my Korean friend. Ang cute kaya, Onni. Give me a thumbs up. Wala lang. Ganun yung mga sinasabi ng mga live streamers eh. Please give me a thumbs up. Please click the like button. So tomorrow, Kayon's gonna give Lempo a bath. So Lempo is our dog. So kailangan niyang maligo dahil may bisita kami tomorrow. Thank you, Miss Rebecca. But Miss Rebecca, please click yung like button dun sa ano po, sa baba. Hindi yung thumbs up. Pero thank you for the thumbs up. Yung like button, yung parang sa parang sa YouTube video din. Si Lempo ay nasa may veranda, nasa balcony. Siya ay nagpapahinga. Pero maliligo siya. May funny video, tapos ko na siguro sa FB page, may funny video, binabuli siya ni Keyon, pinagtripan siya ni Keyon. Guys, nga pala, for those who are learning Korean, nga pala, kasi you also comment nga, you always comment na parang you learn Korean from me. Di ba sabi ko minsan, nako-conscious ako when I speak Korean. Minsan kasi, you know guys, while I'm editing videos, dun ko na-realize na ang dami kong mga mistakes sa Korean, especially when I talk to elders. You all know that in Korea, kind of complicated siya in the sense na when you talk to elders, you have to use the formal language. So we call it nopimal. Minsan, nakakalimutan ko yon kasi may mga words na meron siyang nopimal or formal counterpart. Or, instead of, for example, ayun, hindi ko siya na video, pero minsan kinokorek ako ni Omoni. Pero ano naman, hindi naman yung parang, syempre natakot ako minsan na baka mamaya na-offend ko sila, diba, na hindi ko ako nag-observe nung nopimal or yung formal. Hindi naman hindi ko siya-observe, nakakalimutan ko siya. Kasi like, for example, guys, like this. Nung pupunta kami ng Kimjang, my father-in-law was not there. Sabi ko, abonim opsoyo? Mali yun. Opsoyo, although opsoyo means wala, mali yun. Dapat keso. Parang keso is like the nopimal. So, abonim and keseo, yung dapat ganon. So, sabihin, wala si abonim. Pero pareho lang naman siya ng context. Or pareho siya ng meaning. But the thing is, I have to use yung formal language. Tapos, eto pa, kunyari, if you want somebody, yun nga sa mga nag-learn ng Korean, you have to be very particular with that. So, like for example, you're telling your parents-in-law to eat. Kunyari parang, di ba sa atin, uy, kain ka na. Or parang, kain ka na po. Sa atin kasi basta may po, okay na yun, di ba? Hindi naman, you don't have to change words. But in Korea, you don't tell your mother-in-law na, mother-in-law, here, eat ka na. You have to say it like, omonim dusayo. You cannot tell her, omonim mogo jusayo. Or like that, mogusayo, like that. You cannot say mogusayo. Kasi pag sayo, guys, pinapalit nyo ng sayo. Nagiging formal yung language. Ito lang yung mga naalala ko sa pinag-aralan ko sa university before, ha? Sabi ko sa inyo, I have to brush up on my grammar points. So, you really change the word. So, dusayo, omonim dusayo. Something like that. Hijinjang, yun yung mahirap sa Korean language. Itta, keshida. Yun. Hijin can vouch for that. Because she also lives here in Korea. Yun yung mahirap sa Korean language. Ano pong plans nyo this December? Wala pa kaming plans kung anong gagawin namin. Yeah, yun yung mahirap sa grammar nila. Like, for example, irum. So, di ba, what's your name? In English, you just normally ask a person, what's your name? Pero siguro if you want it like a formal way, may I ask your name? May I know what's your name? Diba? Parang may. Yun yung parang para maging formal yung pag-question natin. But in Korea, if you ask elders, totally nag-change ng 360 yung sentence mo. Like for example, if you ask a person, let's say a friend or someone younger than you, you would just ask that person, iromi moeyo? Iromi is name. Iromi moeyo? But if you're going to ask a random person, a person that you don't know, or somebody who's older than you, who's more senior than you, or stuff, yun, kumbaga, especially yung ranking is higher than you, or yun nga, in-laws mo older than you, it changes. Sabihin niya, instead of iromi moeyo, you say, songhami otoke 됐어요. Diba? Ang layo, iromi moeyo. Tapos biglang magiging, songhami otoke 됐어요. Diba? Ang complicated. It's not as simple as sa English na ginagawa nating formal yung mga words or we just add some words to make a question or a sentence formal or so that this questions or sentences would sound formal. In Korea, it's a total different thing. Yun lang, na-share ko lang kasi nga people commend me for my Korean, or they ask Korean questions about Korean language, yun. Napaka ba? Unladylike na umiinom ako straight from the bottle. Yun lang. So sabi ko, alam nyo guys, mas maraming magaling mag-Korean sa akin. As in, maraming mga Filipinos dito na magaling mag-Korean. I think even for vloggers, there are vloggers out there who are also good sa pagsalita ng Korean. Wait for a while. I got confused in Nun, Rul, and Iga. Yeah. It's not Nun, it's Nun. Nun. But yeah, unless you really use it and parang you get to practice it, dun mo talaga yung, parang you'll just get used to it. Kalimbang musician, natuto po in K. Oh, that's very nice. That's very good. You get to learn, excuse me, CO2. Sa K-dramas. Kasi minsan, actually, okay din yun. Kasi ako, alam mo yung sa K-dramas, parang, I get to learn din yung mga, especially yung mga expressions, yung mga casual way of saying things. Like, Murago? Yung mga ganon-ganon. Yung, tas gagayahin mo siya, di ba? Parang ma-recall mo, ganon pala yun. Wait, mag-charge ako ng lapi. How do Koreans show respect sa mga elders nila? Like tayong mga Pinoy, because the hands are nagmamano sa mga elders and we say po and opo. So, Miss Rebecca, one thing for the language, yun nga po, meron silang formal language, po and opo. Parang yun yung synonymous dun sa po and opo natin, yung kanina kong pinoint out na parang you change the entire sentence. And then sa gestures naman, of course, they bow. That is a sign of like bowing, a sign of respect. And also, guys, baka napapansin niyo sa mga Korean dramas, should I make a video about that? Like parang yung mga gestures nila. Like for example, if somebody's serving you like drinks or food, and that person is like of higher rank, although parang di naman usually magsaserve sa'yo yung somebody na higher rank. Or let's say someone who's older, you have to do like this to your hand, like that. You cannot just do like this, or you cannot just give your cup like that. Parang ganyan. Parang may tungkod yung kamay mo. Tapos, siguro napapanood nyo sa drama, when, for example, like your senior and parang colleagues, tapos andun yung boss nyo, parang when they drink yung liquor nila, let's say that's soju, di ba, tumatagilid sila. Hindi sila yung face-to-face kung uminom. So that's also parang to give sign of respect. Is it true na hindi uso yung courtship sa Korean? Kami ni Kayon kasi nagligawan naman. So, pero I think hindi siya yung katulad ng, charge ako ng, nag-charge ako ng laptop. Hindi siya yung, I don't think kasing straightforward siya na parang sa US. Na parang, okay, you're my girlfriend, something like that. Siguro meron pa rin legal face. Mama Sio, hi po, hello. How are you? Wait, I'm charging. Tama ba to? Tama ba yung pinag-charge ako? Is it charging? Okay, it's charging. Ano yun? Mama Sio, K-group, K-pop group? Singer? Korean singer? So wala yung yung nagmamano sa kanila, Miss Rebecca. Parang they have other ways. So I think more of the words then. Is it true na bawal kang mag-decline sa boss mo dyan kapag may company gatherings? Yeah, usually lalo na pag may huweshik. Huweshik is yung after work na parang mga gatherings nila, umiinom, kumakain. Yun, yung parang, kumbaga sa atin, after ng work, iinom ka, kakain ka. Pero because of Corona, reduce na yung mga huweshik, yung mga ganon. Yung mga after work gatherings. But, like yung napapanood niyo sa drama na you cannot refuse if somebody offers you a drink, medyo totoo din yun. Depende rin sa situation. Depende rin pala sa situation. Ano ba yung singer? Singer ba yun? K-pop singer? Guys, nga pala, today is our monthsary. Nag-celebrate pa kayo ng monthsary. Pero kasi we became a couple ng 21. September 21. So, every 21st of the month, may monthsary kami. May bagong grupo ng YG. The name of the group, okay. Okay, Treasure. Alam ko na kasi yun yung CD, Treasure. Anna Rose Barnueva. Hello po, sad naman ako kasi ko pa pinasimulan ng live mo. Pinatulog ko pa. Sure, okay lang, no problem. With Facebook, with YouTube live, YouTube live stream, want to sawa naman ako hanggat may tao pa. Siguro hanggang 12, so mga 11 p.m. Korean, Filipino time. Or Philippine time. Requesting more info. Ang cute ng mga requesting for info, Churva. Pero yeah, family first. Tinitingnan lang ako, guys. Bakit ang tahimik ni Mr. Tech Literate? Are you there? Are you there, Mr. Tech Literate? Hindi na kami nagmamonthsary on me, ha, joke. Wala pala ako. Paano ka magmamonthsary? Wala ka palang ka-monthsary. Charot. Ikaw talaga. Grabe yung pag uminom ka ng Coke, no? Sige, siset ko na yung alarm. Bakit may siset yung alarm? Okay. For the 12, yeah, okay. Kasi I have to go back sa editing. And maglilinis para kami ng bio ulit tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm excited to see my friend's daughter as well. Dapat flower girl ko yung daughter niya, guys. Umiyak nung wedding ko. Hindi nasuot yung dress, hindi nag-flower girl. Kailangan ko din po ng ka-monthsary. Darating din yung mga ka-monthsary nyo, guys. Don't worry. We got married here. I was also planning to get married in the Philippines. Pero there was like no time na. And ayoko na yung mga, hindi naman hassles, pero mas marami kasing preparation sa Philippines. Dito kasi sa Korea, very straightforward ng weddings. Lahat offered na. And mabilis lang. Pero number one factor is wala ring time. Gusto ba na ibang color? Kaya natin ibang color. Maganda ba register ng ibang color? Red. So parang pangit ng red. Orange. Okay, favorite color ko blue. Let's try blue. Ay, blue ba to? Parang hindi siya blue. Ayan yung blue. Yan yung blue. Yun, fun fact about me, I like color blue. It's blue, plus my chair is color blue. Yeah, fit ko color blue. So even my car is color blue. So parang feeling ko kaya ko rin binili yung car kasi it's color blue. Yes, they were here. My family was here. My friends from the Philippines and friends from abroad also. Not everybody, but some of my friends from abroad, and some of my friends from the Philippines came here to attend my wedding. Actually, parang in a way, parang marami nga rin akong guests eh. Sa side ko parang 30, considering I'm a foreigner. Mga 30 ata, 35. Tapos may mga ibang friends din ako na foreigner from the Korean university where I studied yun. Pumunta rin sila ng wedding ko. Sinong family members nyo pang umattend nung kasal nyo? Yung immediate family ko lang. Wala yung mga titas, grandparents, wala yun. Immediate family lang. Walang extended family members. Me too, I like color blue. Turkish blue, ay social. Ano yung Turkish blue and, ma-research nga yan. Turkish blue and Yale blue. Alam ko lang kasi sky blue, navy blue, royal blue. Ano to? Turkish blue? Ano yung Turkish blue? I don't know. Turkish blue color. Turkish or turquoise? Kita ba? Parang, ano pronunciation ito? Okay. Meron pala talaga Turkish blue. Paano ba to? O yan, basta may Turkish blue pala. Okay, ano yung isa? Yale blue. Social, Yale blue. Ano naman yung Yale blue? Yale blue. Yale, like the school Yale? Kasi Yale University. This one. Okay. Parang, di ba siya parang color ng Facebook? Hindi siya ganitong blue, no? So I guess those who were like, who commented, ouch, sorry, sakit, naupuan ko yung legs ko. Yung mga nag-comment din sa Facebook page, I don't know if they're here. Siguro nga mas madali talaga, guys, mag-live sa Facebook. But anyway, lagi naman ako nag-random live doon, so walang problem. Let's see. What is this photo? Alam ko na. Kasi wala naman atang sa mga friends ko na. Pwede po ba nila mag-apply ng driver license? Pwede po ba mag-apply ng driver's license? Yeah, you can. Actually, in my case, hindi naman ako nagpalit na ako ng driver's license kasi I have an existing driver's license sa Philippines. So, meron na ako mga kinuha documents and I don't have to do yung tests, written test, and then yung driving test. Pinalitan ko lang yung license ko ng Korean license. Share na lang pala natin. Pwede palang i-share ito. Ang inertsis ko. Pero yung iba na wala talagang Philippine driver's license, parang they really have to undertake yung written test and yung parang return demo yung driving test. Share. Share na lang natin sa sa newsfeed. Present po kayo dito, lagi po ako nag-aabang sa Facebook. Thank you! Thanks so much. Nag-post lang ako somewhere. Ay, bakit ganun? Pero parang mas mahirap na mag-apply ka talaga ng driver's license. Yung talagang mag-undertake ka pa ng tests and everything, mas mahirap yun. Mas gusto ko po yung deep to neutral color na blue kaysa light. Okay. Yeah, I don't also like yung parang light blue. So mas madali po sila kapag may yeah. Pero hindi ko lang sure yung process ngayon na kasi I had mine changed 2 years ago. So hindi ko alam kung bago na yung rules and yung requirements. Yun. Copy lang natin to. Mahirap na yata kumuha ng driver's license. I wouldn't, talaga, iba na ba yung requirements sa Pilipinas ngayon? Kasi I had mine, nagpa-renew ako ng driver's license sa Pilipinas, I think 2018. So parang 5 years, diba? 5 years na ngayon. So 2023 pa siya, hanggang 2023 pa siya valid. May driving test na rin sa Pilipinas. Ako kasi nung sa Pilipinas, hindi ako driving test. Written. Written test lang ako nun. How do you spend your spare time? Do you have a hobby? Miss Rebecca Land. Yes, I have a hobby. Aside from talking, that's one of my hobbies. Joke lang po. Hobby ko, manood talaga ng like mga crime documentaries or mga videos about history and stuff or mga basta mga documentaries. I like watching documentaries. watching movies, meeting up with friends, personal hobby, di writing eh. Reading from time to time. Tapos, sleeping. If I have the chance, sleeping talaga din. Spare time, ngayon, if I have the spare time, Miss Rebecca, mag-edit ng videos or mag-shopping. Yun. Pwede pa rin kumuha ng fixer. Siyempre, no to fixers tayo, di ba, Ruby? Pero, I think existent pa rin naman talaga ang fixers eh. Yes po, mahirap na madami ng requirements. Bala ko muna ng driver's license this year. Kaso mahirap na, mas mahal na. Kaya na-spoon ko muna. Sabi ko, after pandemic na. Di ba you have to get first student permit? Tama ba? At age 17? If I'm not mistaken. Pero I think nga, after na ng pandemic, grabe, kailan kaya ako makakauwi ng Pilipinas? Even my family wasn't able to visit here this year. Usually they visit here every year. Bakit ganun rhyming words, no? Even my family wasn't able to visit here this year. Usually they visit here every year. Yeah, anyway, they visit here every year. Mine is reading books, listening to audiobooks, and sleeping. Audiobooks, not that much. Gusto ko pa nagbabasa ako ng book, yung paperback talaga. Ayoko nga sa mga tablet, ayoko sa Kindle. Gusto ko yung nafe-feel ko talaga yung book, yung amoy, yung paper. Lahat student license muna. I think dito sa Korea, yeah, may student, I think may student license din sila bago yung parang non-pro. Live, love, life. Do you work as a nurse po ba sa Korea? No, I don't. How can you manage work and video editing? I try to manage it. Actually, I told my friend, I really just have to organize my time talaga. Kasi, syempre, it has to be balanced. I mean, kumbaga, meron ka pa rin dapat, may time ka for leisure, like meeting up with friends, going out with your husband, spending time with your husband, shopping, meeting the in-laws and stuff. Yun, kumbaga, dapat may social life ka pa din. So, I think it's more of time management talaga. Hindi pala organize your time. Time management, ayun. And, may mga ino-offer din sa ibang jobs dun sa days na I don't have work, but I'm not really sure if I'm gonna take them. Parang I'm already okay with my schedule. I'll try to visit sa Ilocos, Ami, kasi before, we were supposed to visit nga sa Ilocos, pero hindi siya natutuloy dahil konti yung time. Kasi pag nag-travel ka sa Ilocos, although by plane naman, mabilis. Siguro by plane na lang din. Is your work from Monday to Friday also? Before, it used to be like that. But now, I have more free days and I prefer that one. Before, I used to have classes like early in the morning because I used to teach in Samsung. Pero ngayon, nawala siya because of COVID and I'm very happy. Parang, hindi man like happy, pero kasi nga, ayoko gumigising na rin ng umaga. Blessing in disguise. Kumbaga, alam nyo guys, yung corona, of course, there are more like, cons than the pros, diba? Pero parang feeling ko dahil sa corona, nagkaroon ako ng, siguro yung one of the parang pros ng corona would have to be, nagkaroon ako ng more time sa YouTube to create content and to edit. Kasi parang feeling ko kung yung dati kong schedule, ang susundin ko, hindi ko kakayanin. Although, ang weird nga dati nga nung busy ako, nakakaya ko pero parang feeling ko, ngayon kasi na mas marami akong time, kasi nagiging lax ako. Pero before, my schedule was like, I have classes 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. and then the next would be like 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. and then I have private classes from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Mga ganon. So, I think that went for like a year. Tapos, yung na-realize ko, I have to slow down. I mean, of course, more money, but money is not everything. You also have to take care of your health. And kailangan mo rin mag-earn ng time for other stuff. Kasi Kian's pretty busy with his job. Tapos ako busy din. Parang, di ba? Ano pong tinuturuan nyo? You mean the ages of my students or where do I teach? Or anong tinuturo ko? Ano po yung question, Miss Ruby? Sorry, I'm drinking again. I'm gonna drink again. Same. So, meaning sa lahat ng sinabi ko, I teach in an academy. I don't teach in a school, like school setting. It's like a private educational institution. And then before, I used to teach in a company, and I do private classes. Tapos I teach English. Yun. And then for the students, I teach parang lahat ng age ranges. But usually, I avoid teaching kindergarten. Kasi mas gusto ko yung mas matatanda na actually ng mga students. Tsaka, yung talaga nakakapag-converse ako dun sa mga estudyante. Although, hindi mo naman pwedeng piliin kasi meron talagang iba na low yung level ng English nila. But I really kaya I also enjoyed having my classes before sa Samsung. Syempre, mga professionals yun. My students used to be like, what do you call this? Executive director, so one-on-one yung mga klase. But we have a module as well, something like that. So na-enjoy ko yun kasi you can really engage in a conversation and like, mostly syempre, intellectual conversation. But sometimes, may mga random questions lang like, anything under the sun questions, mga ganun. Sometimes kasi gusto lang naman nila mag-release ng stress. Parang feeling ko nga, minsan wala rin kaming classes kasi kinukwento lang nila kung ano nangyari ng week nila and stuff like that. Yun. Ruby Lee, wow. But that was kind of tiring, ha? I think that was like 2018 to 2019. Ganun yung schedule ko. Tapos before, I used to have Saturday classes, like private classes from 10 to 12. Hindi ko lang mabitawan yung classes na yun kasi gusto ko rin yung estudyante ko nun. Magtito naman sila, magtito. But now the kid moved to another city, another place here in Korea. So, nalet ko na yung classes. But yeah, I'm okay na. I'm okay with my schedule. But my pinaka-busy ko talaga na schedule, guys, would be every Friday. Sobrang jam-packed yun. Pero okay naman din na ginawa ko na rin siyang ganung schedule kasi magkakalapit kasi yung places. Ayun. So, ayun guys, regarding pala sa driving, advantage din pala yun na you can drive and you have your car as well. Although in Korea naman kasi, very convenient ang public transportation. But kasi minsan, mas madali ka rin makapunta from point A to point B if you drive, if you have your own car. Hindi ko ma-imagine pag uwi ka ng Pilipinas. Siguro naman pag may vaccine, hindi na siya new normal, no? Hindi na kailangan, hindi na required mag-masks, hindi na required mag-face shield. Hindi ko ma-imagine, like, pumunta ka ng Greenbelt, Glorieta, ngayon sa Makati area, or sa Alabang. Ano po? Yeah. So, yeah, actually, parang sinabi na sa akin before, if I will make a day in my life, pero hindi ko alam kung interesting yun eh. Tapos ang i-feature ko nga yung Friday, yung A Day in My Life, tapos Friday, na schedule ko. Yun. Feeling ko si Mr. Tech, masaya, may si Mr. Tech literally nag-drop by lang, no? PJ, Mr. Tech Literate, where are you? Saan po kayo sa Manila, Oni? Ayan. So, may nagtanong sa akin kanina, sino nga pala yun? Si Angeli something. Kasi tinawagsan ako sa So, sa Parañaque. So, very convenient. I mean, I'm not naman divulging kung ano saan specifically sa Parañaque. Pero, malapit kami sa airport. Hindi pala malapit kami sa airport. Malapit ng airport sa amin. So, very convenient. Alam niyo guys, nung nag-live stream pala ako ng nung kasama si Omonim, hindi niyo napansin, hindi niyo pala, I mean, of course, maybe most of you don't, pero baka yung iba na who understands, Korean. Actually, sabi na ni Omonim na, ikat na natin yung live stream kasi magkikimjang na ulit tayo. Sinabi yun ni Omonim. Kaya sabi ko, okay, 5 minutes or last 5 questions. I'm gonna entertain last 5 questions. No, I don't live in multinational village. But you're correct, Mr. Becca. Multinational, or we call it multi, is near sa airport. But I don't live there. Wait, before there used to be someone na who joined my live stream na taga Paranaque din. Where kayo sa Paranaque, Miss Elaine Davila? Siguro may ginagawa. I-shoutout ulit natin. Tech Literate Iljun, if you're there, where are you? Pats. Sa may bandang sukat. Tama po ba? Grabe, naubos ko. Talaga bang 0 calorie ito? I know that place. I'm familiar with that place. So we've been living in Paranaque for matagal na, since 1994. Yeah. So mas okay sa akin ng South than sa northern part ng Metro Manila. Although kasi, nagkagawian ko na talaga na doon ako lumaki sa southern part ng Metro Manila. Nakita pa po ba kayo ng Friends University yung kasama sa... Before, I think the last time that we saw each other was in May. She was also in my video when I did the pole dance. She was there. But she's pregnant now, so medyo limited yung paglabas-labas niya. But yun siya yung partner ko dun sa project. Yung mga iba kong classmates dun, the other one, she lives far na from me. They moved na. Before she used to live in the same neighborhood, pero now nag-move siya sa may Pandambusan part. And then yung iba dun, bumalik na sa mga countries nila, like in China, in Vietnam, and then yung isa naman dun, wala pala dun si Sengchi. Wala pala dun yung isa kong Malaysian friend na laging, parang younger brother. Yung isa pala, yung the other one, she went back to India. Yung si Susan, yung namin, yung in-interview ni Chloe. Guys, sa mga videos ko, ano yung pinaka aside from the ones that with my in-laws, usually, saan kayong videos you're interested? Like showing Korean food? So, showing what? Yung iba ko palang videos, it's entitled like Ronaism. Kasi yung friend ko, yung isa kong friend, ang nagbigay ng term na yon. Parang, Ronaism is like, hindi pa tutsada. Hindi naman, ano ba yung term na yon? Hindi naman pauso, pero parang, words of wisdom from me, kaya parang Ronaism, parang ganon. Yun yung parang term niya. Travelogues. Hirap kasi ngayon dahil sa corona, but yeah, from time to time, let's do that. Sa Busan, yeah. Timingan lang namin. But, medyo ingat din ngayon kasi nga tumataas na naman yung COVID cases. Plus, winter na, so possible talaga na tumaas na naman yung mga cases. Yun nga, so yung dati kasi yung plan ko for my channel, parang if I can do like 2 times a week upload, yung isa parang Ronaisms, it's like more of sit-down videos. Tapos yung other naman would be like vlogs. Mukbang Q&A, yeah, sure. We also enjoy mukbang. Yeah, so... Or like with Kayo, na mga nag-share siya ng mga niya before, ng mga experiences niya before. But I think parang na-imagine ko na kung ano yung mga itatanong niyo sa amin. Parang sa mga couple questions. Hindi niyo pa ba ako kilala? I think parang kilala niyo na ako sa kakadaldal ko, tsaka parang kaka-Facebook live ko. Parang wala naman akong tinatago. Parang kilala niyo na naman ako. Pero parang, siguro pag mga Facebook live kasi na tama, pag sa mga random na Facebook live, parang it's so spontaneous. Kaya parang yung mga questions, as in, sunod-sunod lang siyang, parang they keep on coming, parang ganon. Ha, grabe ka naman. Puro sana all yung comment if ever gagawa kayo ng couple Q&A. Hindi naman. Actually, I think in Korea, there are a lot of couple YouTubers. Parang, it's either, hindi. Parang maraming couple, kasi sa akin naman yung channel ko, hindi naman couple YouTuber, di ba? I mean, ako naman, channel ko talaga, tas from time to time, my in-laws kayon, are in my video. But in Korea, I know there are a lot of like couple YouTubers din. Wedding clips mo on NIP upload. Pwede din. Naku, i-edit ko. Okay, pwede din. Sige, that could be considered wedding videos. But yun nga, of course, with the channels kasi, especially with Korea, parang iba-iba kasi yung flavor sa mga channels eh. So, grabe yung usok. Pero, yun, depende kung parang cup of tea nyo yung YouTuber na yun, kung ano yung content niya and stuff. Mahabang hair? Wala, ang pinakamahaba ko lang na hair hanggang dito. Hindi mo naman makikita kasi yun, Ami, dahil nakapusod. Kaso yung before, yung behind the scenes, parang na-videohan naman din ata yun. Sige, i-check ko. Baka nasa baul. I-check ko yung video na yun. I'll try to check. Kung ano. Alam ko, video yun ng friend ni Kay yun eh. At ito pala guys, we're talking about Noptimal, we're talking about parang hierarchy, stuff like that. Yun, baka may nagtatanong, Kayon is older than me, pero hindi ko siya tinatawag na oppa. Kasi usually you have to call somebody who's older than you, either onni or oppa. So yung oppa naman, it also applies to even couples that you call each other like oppa or onni, kung mas matanda nga sa yung spouse mo. But I never call Kayon oppa. He always requests na tawagin ko siyang oppa, or like, Kayon oppa, but I rarely do. But I say Kayon oppa, his name and oppa, pag nandun kami sa in-laws ko. Yun lang. Pero, pag kasama yung mga friends niya and stuff, I don't call him oppa, just KY. Kayon or KY. Actually, that's parang a sign of disrespect. Pero nasanay na kasi ako, parang, when I call him oppa, parang nakikringe ako. Ewan ko, weird ba? Pero wala lang. I just say KY, KY. So, I never call him Kayon oppa. Kasi dati guys, ang connotation nila sa oppa, akala nila, pag kunyari, gwapo, automatic ang tawag na oppa. Pero that's not the case. Akala ng friends ko, especially those who are living abroad, akala nila talaga yung oppa is parang a term for like a gwapo Korean man. Pero hindi. Parang di ba tayo, ay, bet. Di ba sa Pilipinas, parang, ay, bet ko yan. Or, ay, oppa, parang feeling mo, ay, gwapo, parang ganon. Ano po skincare routine nyo ngayon? Wala. Actually, guys, nagbe-breakout talaga ako dito sa forehead. I've been going to this dermatologist for parang 2 programs na for maintenance na lang. But sometimes if it's a hormone na parang if your acne is by like hormonal, or caused by hormones, medyo mahirap siya i-address. Ang tamad ko din with skincare. Hindi, skincare ko naman would be the same, just like, parang, ano ba yun? What? I forgot. Basta, yung, of course, wash, toner, essence, moisturizer, eye cream, usual stuff. What is your first impression mo sa husband mo? He knows that. If you've watched yung How I Met My Husband, the video, I don't know if that was included, na parang, I was not like physically attracted to him kasi for one, I'm not attracted to chinitos. Di ba sa Pilipinas, we have this thing for chinitos and chinitas, di ba? Hindi naman morenas and morenos or like, it's either chinita, chinitos, or mestiza and mestizos. Yung mga moreno yung apelido ko, moreno and morenas, parang sila na yung third na preference, parang ganon. Pero ako, personally, I'm not attracted to chinitos. Or like mapuputi. So, di ba usually naman it's physical attraction. Pero yung what stands out talaga sa akin for my first impression kay Keyon, aside from like he's tall, physically he's tall, um, yung ano niya, intelligence niya. So, it's more of like the intellect. And yung personality niya. So, yung intellect niya and personality. Yun yung nag-ano talaga sa akin. Yun yung parang tumatak sa akin kay Keyon. Kasi parang sabi rin nila sa akin before, parang yung ibang guys, sometimes they get intimidated na kausapin ako. I don't know why. Pero, kasi parang nag-gauge ko kagad sa conversation ko with a person kung worthwhile kausap yung taong yon or may sense, something like that. But don't get me wrong, kasi like ako naman, sa mga conversation, very flexible naman ako. Kung pinag-uusapan, kunyari natin is like politics, okay. Kung about economy, okay. If it's entertainment, okay. Kung medyo mababaw, okay. Marunong ako makisama, guys, and marunong ako like mag-shift from one topic to another. So, hindi issue sa akin yun. Pero kasi, of course, it's a different thing regarding your partner, di ba? Iba na yun eh. Kumbaga, dapat kung yung life partner mo, syempre yung tipo naman talagang sensible kausap dahil forever mo makakasama yun eh. Pareho po pala kayo. Pareho kaming what? Pareho po kaming what? Ame, do you think youth nowadays can still last on long-distance relationship only like yung sa'yo na 7 years? I would think so. And especially now, Ame. Excuse me. Yung means of, yung mga modes of communication now is way better compared to 7 years ago when I had, hindi pala compared to 10 years ago nung nag-LDR kami ni KY, di ba? Nung panahon namin, Diyos ko, wala nang BBM, BlackBerry Messenger, wala namang BlackBerry Messenger nun sa Korea. Meron sila Katok. So, I downloaded Katok na app. Tapos, meron din kami yung internet phone. As in, literal na phone talaga. And yung Facebook Messenger naman that time is not as parang advanced compared sa Facebook Messenger ngayon or yung wala namang IG pa nun. So, I think if talaga mag-withstand yung long distance, kaya siya, lalo na sa advancement sa technology. And then, ang number one naman kasi talaga dyan, it will all boil down sa couple na involved. Tapos, i-support na lang syempre yun ng technology, yung in terms of sa communication. Ruby, Matalina, thank you. Si Keyon, he's not very fluent in English, pero if he would explain it in Korean, doon makikita yung depth niya as a person. Sometimes we have this discussions, yung mga conversation namin. Ay, shucks. Sorry, swirling chair. Tama ba ako? Yan. Blue, di ba? Oh, blue din yung ko. Electric fan. Hand fan. It's blue. Gawa kayo ng vids about struggles nyo na nasa LDR kayo. Grabe. Sige. Pero alam niyo yung mga topics ko as in, this is my organizer. This is from Starbucks. So my friend always gives me yung latest na organizer ng Starbucks. Philippines. So I have a lot of topics here. So if I would show you guys, ganito ako ng topics. Sana ba yung mga topics ko nun? Para alam ko kung ano yung mga nagawa ko na topics or na-shoot ko na to. Yeah, like this one. Yan. Yan yung mga topics ko. So, ganyan ako pag minsan kahit naliligo ako, minsan, shucks, mayroong magandang content or topic na pwedeng gawin. Yun nga lang talaga, walang time. Pinoy Chef Korea Food Vlog. Anyong Chef! Congratulations! Sa iyong pagka-feature dun sa, di ba, biyahe ni Drew? And of course, with your silver button, Chef. Congratulations. Wow, ang dami. Mas marami yan. Marami pang nasa utak ko. Hindi ko lang sinusulat. Heidi, do you wear contact lens din ba? If you're not, no, I don't. Actually, yung mata ko naman, wait, I forgot kung ano yung grado ng mata ko. Pero yung left eye ko yung bad eye. Yung right eye ko is okay lang. So, nag-adjust si red eye sa left eye ko. So, I have to wear, I have to wear glasses para at least hindi mag-overcompensate yung isa kong eye. Food vlog. Wow, you're very organized. Medyo ok-ok lang, chef, minsan. Umaatake yung pagka-perfectionist ng Virgo. Pero medyo burara din ako. I try to be organized if I want to, but most of the time, I'm also burara. Chef, sana all may silver button. Nakita ko, chef, pala yung bago mong video, yung dun sa Rome and Cafe. Sabihin ko nga kay hubby, visit kami doon. Or baka may Filipino friend akong mayaya doon. Incheon, no? Incheon yun. Sunod ka na, promise. Thank you, chef. Congrats din pala, chef, sa mga merch mo. Yes, Oni, pag naligo talaga, dami ako naisip na ideas. Me din. Super. Dami kong naisip. Kahit nagda-drive ako, naisip ko na siya. Or randomly, tatawanan na lang ako ni Kayo na parang sinasabi niya, ano naman yung naisip mo na topic? As in, ang dami ko naisip na topic. Saan ka nga ba? Punta ka doon? Sa may southern part ng Gyeonggi-do, chef. Mga 40 minutes from Gangnam. Part ng Seoul. Pero medyo malayo yung Incheon, chef, kasi syempre papuntang na yun, airport. Although, mga 1 hour siguro. Pero kasi nakita ko yung taho. Di ba may taho sila? Sobrang nag-crave ako. Tapos nakita ko, papatok yun kay Keyon kasi may pansit. So, for sure yun. Tapos, ang sarap ng pansit palabok. Magkano, chef, yung mga range ng price? Parang na-discuss nyo ba dun yung range ng prices nung Filipino, food? Like yung palabok and Tawang-tawa ako, chef, dun sa government. Tsaka yung airport. Ikaw naman, pinapansin mo, chef, yun. Pinapansin mo pa, chef, yun. Man-1 lang. Ay, pwede na. 10,000 won. Tsaka parang ang laki ng survey. Sorry guys, nag-usap kami. Si Pinoy Chef Korea pala is, if you please also visit his channel and subscribe to his channel. Malaki yan. Malaking channel yan. He's a chef here in Korea. So, yung videos niya more of cooking. Tsaka alam ko, may mga vlogs din si Chef eh. Ay, ano ba yan? Naano ko na naman yung Guys, yung table ko pala is from IKEA. Yan. Color white. Yung table din na pinagkapatungan ko na itong laptop is from IKEA. This one, guys, nilagyan ko ng sorry, hindi ka naman siya mahuhulog. These are all my oils. Hindi lang marami. Ay, socks. Ano ba yun? Na. Kasi, iba kasi yung mga supply minsan ng oil dito tsaka sa Philippines and other countries. Yung rack ko, guys, is from Daiso. O, diba? One-stop shop ang Daiso. So, that's why, yan, ginanyan ko lang siya. Pero yun yung oils ko. Yan. So, ang ginawa kong blend ngayon is parang pampagising, hindi pampatulog. Mamaya na pampatulog. So, again, guys, if you're in the Philippines and you're planning to get this one, please do so kasi meron sila. It's for a worthy cause. They're gonna donate 1,000 pesos for every purchase of a premium starter kit. Guys, just add Oilers Life Manila on Facebook page or oilerslife.mnl on IG if you want to get one. Or just message me. I don't sell, guys, ha? Just message me to help you out with the information if you want to get there sa Philippines. And especially if you want to get here in Korea, medyo complicated, just message me as well. Pag pumunta ka ng Sunday, kita tayo dun. Sige, chef, go! Sa friends naman tayo sa Facebook, may message kita. Lagi ka ba nandun? Pero Sunday, sure yun, kasi free, naman eh. Wala naman ako work ng Sunday. Nakuha ka rin ba ng gamit sa green box? Hindi, chef. Sinasabi ni chef, guys, isa sa Korea. O nga pala, guys, sa Korea kasi, every apartment, meron din silang time kung kailan nag-recycle. So dito, may recycling area dito. Like, minsan yung mga Koreans, as in, talagang, alam mo, hindi pa sira yung gamit. ilalabas na lang nila. Parang may mga computer chair, may cabinets, may mga ganyan. Kasi dapat, pag dinedispose mo yon, magbabayad ka for that. Tapos may sticker pa yon. Hindi lang yung ilalabas ko lang, tapos i-pick upin. Yung mga iba dito, ang ginagawa, they pick it up. Kasi nga maganda pa naman, in good condition pa. Yung iba as in like sofa, or yung computer chair, or yung mga clothes rack. Talaga yun, guys. Minsan kasi yung parang, hindi ko lang sure, parang culture na ng mga Koreano yung siguro dahil 4 seasons din, yung magpalit kumbaga parang sa kumpanya, mabilis yung turnover. Mabilis sila magpalit minsan ng mga furniture, yung mga gamit pang bahay. Yung sa green naman, sa mga damit, hindi ako nangunguha doon. Pero usually yun for donation. Ako nangunguha, pinapabox. Hahaha. Tanong ko lagi ito sa mga Pinay na nag-vlog. Anong green ba yun, chef? Yung para sa mga clothes? Or for yung nire-recycle? Kasi yung green sa amin dito, yung for clothes and shoes. Yun ang alam ko. Pero yun guys, kaya dati may friend ako, expat sila from Australia. Sabi niya, alam mo Rons, kanto nakuha, ano siya, parang beauty dresser. O dresser niya, tapos parang yung mga makeup niya and stuff. Yun lang, kinuha lang niya sa labas. May nagtapon lang na kapitbahay. Tapos kinuha niya, nilinisan lang nila. I-disinfect nyo lang naman yun, guys. As in good condition pa. Ayun, para sa clothes, yeah. Hindi. Pero nagdo-donate ako doon. Nagtatapon ako doon. Kasi hindi ko na mapadala sa Philippines. Like, eto, may mga ko dito, parang for winter. Baka idalayin ko na lang doon. Or minsan, ang ginagawa ko dun sa mga clothes, minsan member kasi ako ng mga ibang Facebook pages for moms, ganyan. Yun, for donation. For donation naman. No, sanay. Pag sa Facebook talaga, sobrang daming tanong. Nakita ko, chef, ang tagal nyo na pala here sa Korea. 13 years ka na. Tapos si Miss Angel Choice, 10 years. Pero parang feeling ko, guys, pag sa Korea, kahit parang 1 year ka pa lang sa Korea, feeling mo ang tagal-tagal mo. Parang feeling mo ang tagal-tagal mo na sa Korea. That's okay, chef. Sa church mo dinadala. Usually naman yung mga ganun talaga for donation, pwede mo namang padala like sa Philippines or pwede mong padala sa mga churches na sila yung nag-distribute eh. Kailan kaya ulit guys pwede mag-travel, no? Ang dami kong friends na na-cancel yung travel nila here sa Korea. Super. Outside. Tapos yung iba, ewan ko, for next year, hindi ko lang sure kung ano. Kung yung travel nila ay mag-aano ulit. Hindi na ika-cancel ng airline. We don't know. Huwag mo kayo pastok siya. Pwede din. Pero laugh trip talaga yung fast talk nyo. AIDS, yung AIDS nyo, maraming AIDS. Tapos sabi mo, sakit ba yun? Yung pala lemonade. Di ba guys, may no brand na sa Philippines? Alam ko may no brand din na store sa Philippines eh. Hindi ko lang alam kung pareho sila na binibenta. Pero kung meron, eto, no brand siya. Sa Pilipinas. Alam ko nagdala ng no brand sa Pilipinas is Robinsons. Robinsons na grocery. Siya yung nagdala ng no brand. Sa no brand, maraming mga gandang products. Ayun, Miss Heidi, yes. Oh, sa no, ang dami nila mga products like chips, rice, mga frozen goods, olive oil, lahat-lahat marami. Talaga, kahit dyan sa inyo aming meron na, hindi ba sa Manila lang? I mean, kasi alam ko before parang sa Manila pa lang nila binubuksan. Hindi ko lang alam kung nag-expand na sila. Pero yun, I'm not sure if meron to. 0K Calcola. Ang dami nila. Yung cheese balls, yung cookies, ang dami. At saka, cheaper. Marami silang products na cheaper compared sa mga mainstream na groceries. Sa Manila pa lang ako. Pero tama ako, di ba? Nagdala nun is, Robinsons. Robinsons, group of companies. Grabe. Alam ko sa South kanina, traffic sa may SLEX kasi may bumagsak na part ng Skyway. Tama ba yung ginagawa ng Skyway? Sa Muntinlupa ba yun? Oo, ata, sa Muntinlupa. Pero sana dalhin na nila yung no brand sa other parts ng Pilipinas. Like sa Cebu, marami rin yung Korean community doon. Saan pa ba? Pampanga, 'di ba? Maraming mga Koreans doon. Sa Mindanao, hindi ko lang sure sa Davao or other mainstream cities kung marami na rin kung malaki na din yung Korean community. Hindi ko lang sure. So guys, nagpadala rin pala ako ng box sa Pilipinas. Hopefully darating na siya ng last week of November or by first week of December. Magpapatayo na po ata ng IKEA sa Cebu, not really sure. But the first warehouse ng IKEA will be in malapit sa Mall of Asia. Malapit at sa Mall of Asia. Next time, naisip ko, ouch. Sorry, naupo ako ngayon next week. Next time, naisip ko, maganda pag nagla-livestream din. Like, siguro I'm gonna download like StreamYard, yung other program, para you can ask someone to be on your live stream. Parang mas interactive siya. Like, I think hanggang 5 or 6 people ata ang pwede. Let's do that next time. So, parang mas interactive siya. Kasi, of course, on Facebook, you cannot do that. I think you can. Hindi, minsan ba nag-Facebook live ako, parang some people would want to be on my video. Kasi hindi ko alam kung paano gawin yun. Let's see. Ang daming nag-comment sa sa Facebook Live. Sa Facebook page. Yeah. But actually, for example, pag nasa Facebook page, pwede ka naman ma-direct sa YouTube. It's just that, yun nga, pag hindi ka naka-login, tama ba ako? Hindi ka direct nang makakapunta. Okay. Oh my God. Na-realize ko. So, sakit. Grabe, nagpagupit ako guys, ilang months ago, September, that's like for my birthday. Ang haba na ng buhok ko, parang 2 months pa lang. Ano ba yan? I tried to recreate sana tong picture na to. Wala, hindi kinaya. Hindi kinaya na ma-recreate. Ang cute-cute ni Halmony. Ano yung pang nag-10K na tayo, Ani? Ano yun? What are we gonna do, Ami? Actually, yung for 10K subscribers sa YouTube, yung giveaway nun nandun na sa box. So, if ever na mag 10K tayo sa YouTube, ano naman yun, automatic na yun yung giveaway niya nasa Philippines na. I'll ask my sister-in-law to send it kung sino man yung winner. Kasi malamang marami naman dyan masali from the Philippines. And, mahirap kasi magpadala sa other countries. So, ibang klase. So, madali ko lang papadala yun. Medyo level up lang yung hindi man level up. Basta siya, bags yung for giveaway. O sinabi ko na. Pero ipopost ko naman din kasi yung picture nun if ever. pag Pag na-reach natin yun, papadala ko lang yan. Wow, advance only. Oo, naisip ko na yun. Nung time pa lang yun na meron silang ongoing na I bought it na. Yung mga items. Para madali. Kasi nagpadala na ako ng box eh. If ever papadala ko na naman siya from here, mas pricey. Lalo na kung mas pricey and matagal. Kasi if it's gonna be like by air cargo, mahal siya like yung last time. But this time, yung pinadala ko kasing box was like sea cargo. I just look at your account sa YT on me. 10 years na pala account mo sa YT sa December 21. 10 years, pero hindi ako, I created this YouTube channel because yung high school, nagkaroon kami ng high school reunion and we had to upload like a video. Pero, nag-start talaga ako mag-YouTube 2017. Yung nag-upload ako ng first ko talaga na video was 2017. Hi, Monique! Tagaban, hello! Hi po, newbie here. Hi, Kengo! Pero, very erratic yung pag-upload ko ng videos noon. Hindi talaga siya consistent. Nag-start lang talaga ako, Ami, mag-upload consistently after ko like siguro mga March 2020. Tapos, since na-monetize na ako ng May, yun, nag-try na talaga ako at least once a week ako mag-upload. Ask ko lang po, Oni, madami na po ba kayo nakita ng mga Korean actor and actress dyan? Parang wala pa. Well, they're not as visible as you think na talaga makikita mo lang sila randomly walking down the street. Parang you get to see them if you're gonna attend, let's say, a fan meeting or like an award show, something like that. Pero yun, hindi sila yung randomly na parang makikita mo lang talaga na nagsha-shopping and stuff. And I'm also not good with names, Korean names ng mga actors and actresses. But I'm good with face. I know their faces. But, I mean, with the names, hindi ako masyado ganun kagaling. But Keon, of course, si Keon, if you're gonna ask Keon, marami na siya nakita kasi sa line of work niya. And sometimes I ask Keon kung sino talaga yung parang maganda in person, ganun. Sino yung gwapo talaga in person. Pero sino bang gusto ko makitang gusto ko makitang actress? Korean. Wala akong maisip na parang gusto kong makitang artista na Korean. Pero maraming magagaling umarte na Korean. Medyo naglalag. Naglalag ako, guys. Is it lagging? Let me know if it's lagging. Diba nakasama mo na si Lee Sung-gyong Oni na may nakita kong documentary tungkol dun? Is it me? Monique Tagaban? Ako? Lee Sung-gyong? No, I don't think it's me. Wait, who's Lee Sung-gyong? Hindi ba si ano yun? I think you're pertaining to Miss Cherish Unni. Cherish Maningat. It's not me, Monique. She's a different YouTuber, but she's also Filipino and she's based here in Korea. She was featured sa preview. That's Miss Cherish Maningat, or also known as Cherish Unni. Okay na, alright. What Korean songs are you usually listening to? Korean songs, whatever Keon is listening to, that's also the songs that I listen to. Pero ngayon, what I do, guys, parang I listen to like playlist. So for example, Blackpink. Papakinggan ko yung playlist ng Blackpink. Or Twice. Kasi diba may bagong music in Twice, yung Can't Stop Me. So parang papakinggan ko yung playlist ng Twice. And then, yung buong songs na yun. Or sometimes parang mga individual songs eh. Kung ano talaga yung pinapakinggan ni Keon, yun yung pinapakinggan ko. Ako pa gusto ko makita si Jang Nara. Hehehe. Ami, Ken go. Hi po, support din po ako. Hey, living here also. Hi po, pa-support din po ako. Hey, living here also in South Korea. Hi there! So, also, if you want to learn Korean, si Cherish Onion, she's really good in Korean. She also has sometimes she has yung, what do you call this? Parang Korean 101. Pero again, Monique, that's not me. That's Miss Cherish on me. Cherish Maningat. Kia, at ano pong current work mo? If you don't mind answering my question. No, it's okay, Kia. It was already asked a while ago. I'm an English instructor here in Korea. May Reyes. Yes, nagtuturo din siya ng Korean. Yes. Parang she holds mga, I'm not sure if nightly, pero she often holds yung parang Korean 101 sa channel, sa Facebook page niya. Monique, ayaw pala on me. It's okay, no problem. Siguro kasi pareho din kaming morena. Pero parang medyo mas chinita si Cherish eh. Kia, thank you po. Welcome. She also has her channel. Si Miss Cherish. Tapos sometimes pa pala, sa Facebook page, hindi lumalabas lahat ng comments lalo na pag natabunan. So sometimes if we have to click yung newest comment or parang all most relevant, kahit minsan kailangan mo i-click pa yung all comments hindi rin lumalabas lahat. So parang kailangan kung gusto mo replyan yun, newest comments, you have to click yung newest comments. Matagal ka na po ba dito? For me, matagal na. Magpo 4 years. For me, that's kinda long na. Ano po biggest fear nyo, Ani, in terms sa animal? Ako, probably like shark. Pag sa water, shark. Or like crocodiles, mga ganon. Kasi parang feeling ko pag nandun ka sa rivers, sa dagat, sa oceans, parang pag nandun yung mga predators na yun, pag nandun yung mga animals, parang hindi ka na wala ng kawala. Sa land animals naman, probably like snakes or yung mga yan, cheetah, tiger, yung mga tipong hindi ka na makakawala. Pero kunyari yung mga madiriin, siguro yung mga worms, hindi naman ako madiriin sa worms. Minsan bees. O yung mga hornet. Kasi, di ba mga poisonous din yung mga yun? Cockroach, pag lumilipad. Ang hirap kasi patayin eh. Usually maghanap pa ako ng magpapatay. Or yung, ang tawag to? Mihahablot. Magpipick up dun sa namatay na cockroach. Wow, galing. 4 years pa lang po kayo dito. How long have you been living here, Miss Kengo? For me, matagal na yung 4 years. Although, a lot of some Filipinas I know have been living here for like 10 years or more. Although I have my friends, parang yung iba kong friends, kasabayan ko lang, meron ding like 3 to 4 years pa lang din here. Kia, ate, never po ba sumagi sa isip niyo na magtuloy ng medicines nurse po kayo? Actually, ang talagang ambition ba din? Di ba when they ask you what do you want to be when you grow up? Yung first ko talagang answer was like, I think lawyer. Pero nagbago yung parang dream ko. So, doctor. Kasi sa family namin, sa mother's side, my grandfather and my uncle are doctors. So, parang gusto nila may sumunod naman sa mga sayapak nila and stuff. Pero kasi na-realize ko, of course, when I work sa hospital, grabe kasi yung dedication, commitment, devotion sa pagiging nurse. Sorry, sa pagiging doctor. Kasi nga, sobrang tagal ng time na i-commit mo. So, dapat buo talaga yung loob nyo, guys, kung magdo-doctor kayo. Sumagi naman, kung ang tanong is sumagi sa utak ko, sumagi naman sa akin. Pero parang wala yung 100% commitment na i-continue ko siya till the end. Kasi sa doctor, sa pagiging doctor, intern, and then residency, and then fellowship, tapos ano ba yung sunod ng fellowship? Consultant, yun. Kasi my uncle, almost 14 years. Lahat-lahat para maging parang consultant. 7 years. Matagal na din yung 7 years, ha? Miss Kengo. May huwag mo na tanongin, sa schedule ko pa lang. na-push. Si schedule ko pa lang siya, na-push. Pero, I have to take that exam. Ano pong tips niyo paano makapagturo dito? Paanong tips? First of, for me, personally, sinasabi ko lagi, hindi kasi, it's not automatic na even if you can speak English, na parang pwede ka na rin kagad magturo. Parang ganun. Kala kasi nung iba na parang, marunong naman ako mag-English, magtuturo na ako. Pero parang for me, it's beyond that. So, first, syempre, parang you have to ask yourself, gusto ko ba magturo? Do I enjoy teaching? Or do I have what it takes to to teach? Parang credentials-wise, or hindi man, you don't have to be like parang education graduate para for you to be able to teach here. Pero, kumbaga, kasi ayoko naman sabihin na parang, kasi hindi mo naman din kailangan na experience na para makapagturo ka. Siguro number 1 is be confident. Kung feeling mo naman you're qualified to teach, you're qualified for the job, then go by all means. Yun, nobody's like stopping you. Tapos, you have to study, study. Especially if you're if you want to teach English, parang you have to refresh your memory, tapos parang you have to read a lot of books, especially kung kunya, depende kasi kung anong teach mo sa part ng English, kung speaking ba yan, writing, or like that, mga grammar points and stuff like that. Totoo po, nagbabalak po ako kasi mag-medicine tapos ko na po pre-med kasi parang hindi din ako passionate. Yun, passion pala, tama ka, kiya, passion, there you go. So di ko alam kung gaano gagawin sa buhay ko. So, ano yung pre-med mo? Is it nursing, biology, medtech? What's your pre-med? No, Miss Kengo, hindi ako nag-aaral now. But I'm planning to do so next year again. Maganda po ba dyan? Paano po yung weather dyan? Maganda po ba dyan? Very general yung question. Maganda po ba dyan? In what aspect? Maganda siya. Very, clean, safe, picturesque yung mga views. Weather now, they have 4 seasons. So now it's autumn. It's kind of cold. Di pala kinda, it's cold na. Kasi papalapit na ng winter. LPT po ako sa Pinas, kaso hindi ko alam paano mag-apply. License? Ano yung LPT? License? Teacher? Ano yung P? Practical teacher? License? Sorry. Ano po yung P sa T? So, you mean you're a licensed teacher? Biology po, kaya parang hindi ko na po alam kung paano. Okay. So, minsan, kiya-kiya, yun yung parang dilemma ng ibang graduates ng pre-med, like for, let's say, biology, kasi ang pwede mong maging trabaho after or career after ng biology, of course, if you'll be in the labs or in the academe. Tama ba? Mostly parang dun kayo sa academe, diba? Sa schools. You teach sa university, sa schools, yun. Pag hindi nyo pinursue yung medicine. Pero ano pa ba iba ng biology? Siguro, labs, mga ganun. Laboratories. Ayun, sorry, tama-tama. Licensed Professional Teacher, LPT. If you're an LPT, I don't see anything na parang like a hindrance for you to be able to teach here? Ano ba yung question mo kanina? What do you mean paano mag-apply? Sometimes kasi may mga websites naman where you can apply directly or mga by referrals or sa mga job seeking websites. Marami naman din. Yeah. But I mean, you've been living here for 7 years. Have you tried to, have you worked or have you tried na to teach in those 7 years? Yun nga rin siya yung sabi ko. Mostly you will pursue more of like the academe. Parang nakatakot magturo dito kasi po iba mga students. In the Philippines, I guess you're an LPT, so you had an experience teaching in schools? Tama ba ako, Ken? Kasi feeling ko naman like all students are different regardless of their nationality. So, syempre, iba din yung classroom setup, classroom environment. Once lang, pero tutorial lang sa Hagwon. I think once naman you teach in a Hagwon, in an academy, you'll get the hang of it. You have to build up you have to build up that confidence. You have to build up your experience if ever you want to teach in different, institutions. Tapos, tama, totoo naman, iba naman din sila. So, parang classroom management, yun. Pero, I think, siguro you just have to give it a go kung gusto mo rin talaga. Kasi sayang yun, you're a licensed professional teacher pala. So, I guess you're more than qualified to be a teacher. Yun nga lang, of course, medyo, in schools din naman possible din ka naman din magturo sa schools or like if you would further your education, probably get a master's and then PhD, then mas malaki talaga yung chances sa mga ibang educational institutions. Med 2 kids kasi ako, kaya na-stop. Okay. But you were able to teach here before. I think with any job naman, it follows talaga. Kasi minsan pag you're out of that industry for a long time, pero good luck to you, Ken. I think, yeah, you just have to be, ano ba? Lakasan mo lang yung loob mo. If you really want to teach, if you want to, like, work again, especially na, sa teaching. 30 minutes, Ame. Thank you for that time check. Tinitignan ko lang yung comments. Okay. So, nagigets ka na. Yung iba palang, iba nagka-comment here. Okay, gets ka na. Yung mga names niyo pala, same dito sa, nag-comment din sa Facebook page. Okay, gets. So, looking forward to meet you po soon sa mga events dito. I think the last Filipino event that I went to was yung Paskong Pilipino ba yun? Pinoy Pasko in Korea. That was I think in 2018. 2018 ba? Or 2017. Something like that. Kaso 'di ba with corona kasi parang impossible na yung mga yung mga events. Mm. Hindi ko alam kung same yung names nila. But anyway, they already know that na may live stream. I don't know if there are upcoming events for Filipinos here in Korea. Usually, pag Christmas, meron sila yung Christmas party. Pero mukhang wala this year. Hindi nagpakita yung students mo ngayon. Yeah, I told them not to join sa mga live streams ko. Masinuri naman, masinurin. Let's change the color nga. Pink! Cute. Pero hindi ako ma-pink. Kayo, anong favorite colors nyo, guys? Kasi di ba parang pag girl, pink or purple. Ako talaga ever since blue. Okay, thank you, Kia. Good night. Kumapsameda, good night. Pink. It's not pink pala, actually, guys. Purple siya. Pero di ba parang ka-color siya? Ewan ko. Pinagtalunan kasi namin ni Kion yan dati. Sabi niya purple, parang may pagka-purple yan. Red. Red for Miss Monique. Dati alam mo ba, lalo na pag may milestone sa YouTube, sabi ko kay Kion, should I just quit teaching? Should I quit my job and be a full-time YouTuber? Pero kasi naisip ko din, on the other hand, I enjoy having hindi naman siya super part-time job, hindi pala siya super full-time job, it's more of a part-time job. Parang gusto kong merong, ano ba tawag dito? Hindi delineation, what's that word? Yun guys, ganyan ako, randomly nakakalimutan ko yung mga words. Bigla ko nakakalimutan yung mga words. Gusto ko merong, basta I forgot that words. Parang, in other words, parang hindi ko gusto. Parang hindi ko pa kaya let go yung isa kong job then be a full-time YouTuber. Mine is red. Miss Elaine, red. Pero now na medyo tumatanda na, parang mas more on white and blacks. Parang more on neutral colors. Red and purple po fave color ko. Red and purple. Anna Rose, ikaw yung, I think I saw your comment din sa parang picture ko. So I think ko yun. Sino mga role model, Miss Ron, or someone you want to be? Sino mga role model mo? If ever, Miss Rebecca, sino mga role model ko? Does it have to be someone famous or someone I look up to? Ayoko kasi, meron kasi ako ibang parang politician or a prominent figure kasi baka it may sound political and I don't, politics is something that you don't discuss openly to other people kasi iba-iba kayo ng views. Siguro hindi naman sa Pilipinas yung isang parang more of si Michelle Obama, parang ganong style, ganong level. Tapos, sa Philippines, hindi na siguro magsasabi, baka mamaya may mga comments and stuff. But, yeah, siguro parang I go for women na, strong women. Yung talaga yung mga women who promote women empowerment yun. More of those people. Kahit sino. Siyempre, number one role model ko would be my mom. Someone close to me would be my mom. Tapos the rest na nga, yun yung nag-uphold na ng women empowerment. Yes po, ako po yun. Zylan Ann Ordinal. Okay, yeah. Got it, Anna Rose. Yeah, I thought so. Ikaw yun. Thank you, Miss Rebecca, for your questions. Yung mga questions ko po yung parang biglang mapapaisip ako on the spot. Tapos parang isip ko, shocks, tama ba yung sagot ko? Yung ganung level. Sabi nga, parang mini-me daw ako nung mom ko, mini-me version. Pero parang feeling ko nga, when I was younger, I used to look like my dad. Tapos parang as I've gotten older, I look more of my mom. My mom is 63. She's older than Omonim, actually. My mom's birthday was this November 16, yeah, that one. Okay. Kasi minsan lumalapit talaga ako eh. Pero pag kinlose ko to, wait. Yeah, pag kinlose ko to, madali. Pero pag ito lang, yan, medyo blurred siya. Talaga? Sige, sabihin ko sa mom ko. Thank you, Miss President. She'll be very happy. Magka-birthday sila November 16. So your sister or your brother is Scorpio. Scorpio pala. Feeling ko kasi guys, when parang yung how you look is also being reflected yung sa disposition mo sa life. Thank you for answering your questions. I'm 62, almost same age as your mom. Oh, really, Miss Rebecca? And you have 5 daughters. How does it feel like to have 5 daughters? Di ba parang mas mahirap kasi you have to be like protective kasi you have daughters? Mary's. Because my mom is nasa 40s pa lang, pero parang mas matanda siya tingnan sa mom mo. Grabe ka naman, Ami. Ba't mo ginaganon yung mom mo? Hijin-san, 여러분 잘 자요. 안녕 히주무세요. Okay, so Hijin is saying, everybody, goodbye and good night. Bye, Hijin, and good night. Anna Rose, oh, your birthday was on the 21st. So that would be November 23. Tama ba ako? Happy birthday. So probably like in 20 minutes, I'm gonna end the live and I have to go back to editing. Plus, I have to wake up early later because general cleaning and I have to buy a gift for the for the daughter of my friend. She's 6 years old. Nina Eusebio, hello ate, hi! Kakapasok mo lang palang na Nina. Kakapasok. You just joined, yeah, you have just joined us, right? Kami po 5 kami, magkakapatid na ba kami lahat? Super. 5 pa kayo, Abby? I didn't know na 5 pala kayo magkakapatid. Anna Rose, yes po, thank you, Annie. Welcome. Edna Goodwin, watching from Seattle. Hi, what time na po dyan sa Seattle? How do you pronounce it? Seattle or Seattle? I think it's Seattle, right? Kalimba musician. Oh, Nini, anak ka na po. Wala pa po. Laging tanong sa akin yan, guys. And you will see sa video what Harmony has to say na wala pa kaming baby. Yes, nung mga bata pa sila mahirap, pero nang mga mature na sila, parang na kayo magkakapatid. So, mga nasa 30s na rin po ba yung anak nyo? Like early 30s, probably like late 20s, early 30s? Nina Eusebio, yes, ate. I'm like, no, it's okay. Important thing is you're able to join. Justirine Russell, hello po, hi. And it's 7 a.m. Oh my gosh. It's so early there, Miss Edna. Do you usually start your day at like 7 a.m.? Kasi minsan ako, guys, yung 7 a.m., parang nag-start pa lang yung panaginip ko. Parang yung dreams ko, nag-start pa lang siyang mabuo. I have two half older sister, 1 full-blooded older sister, and 1 younger sister. 12 years age gap namin ng younger sister ko. Yan, laki din pala. My eldest is 40 and the bunso is 25. So if your eldest is 40, so you had your first baby at age 22, Miss Rebecca. Oh, you were quite young back then. My mom had my brother when she was 27 or 28. Kasi ako parang nung 22 ako. Well, I was working that time and then nag-enjoy ako sa life. Yes po. 40. Grabe, 5 daughters. I cannot imagine. If I may ask, Miss Rebecca, you had 5 daughters kasi nagta-try kayong humabol ng boy? Kasi may ganun akong friend. They ended up having, I mean, their parents ended up having them like 5 daughters kasi nga they were rooting sana for like a boy. Tama nga, Miss Rebecca. Kasi my former boss naman, she had already 3 boys and then her last baby is a girl. So nahabol pa. Pero for us, we want to have a girl sana. Kayon, especially Kayon. Kayon wants to have a girl or a first child. Ami, I was about to enter junior high school tapos tsaka naman dumating younger sister ko. Kakauwi din kasi natin ko from Korea. Okay. So timing pala, Ami. Early riser ako. I'm a widow and I have an 11-year-old. Got married late 37. Gave birth at 30. Ooh! I'm a widow and have an 11-year-old. Got married late 37. Gave birth. Ooh! Actually, with advancement naman sa technology, parang it's not impossible naman to get pregnant and even give birth at a later age. It's just that it's more of parang the physiological makeup ng babae, yung biological clock, and at the same time, kasi parang higher yung chances na magkaroon ng problems dun sa baby as you've gotten older pag nag-give birth ka. But again, ang dami ng mga means like to get, diba? Lalo na sa States, 40, 45 na anak. But I think most of them, or not most of them, some of them, parang they preserved their eggs when they were younger, tapos in-implant na lang, tapos tsaka na lang sila ng anak nung na-enjoy na nila yung life nila. The fourth is the only son, then 2 girls. Wow! Okay. At least you had a boy pala. You had a son, Miss Rebecca. Wait. So wait, 5 children, 4 daughters, and 1 son? Not 5 daughters? Tama ba ako? So guys, kakachika ko. Ubus na yung cola ko. And ubus na yung honey butter chips. Ano ba? Ay, shucks. Meron pa palang pasta. Nagpa-deliver kasi kami for dinner. So may pasta pang natira. 5 plus 1, so 6? Wow, you're a super mom. Wonder mom. Super mom. Wow, congrats, Miss Rebecca. Parang feeling ko ngayon nyo po na-enjoy na, no, having like 6 children. Kasi nga, especially now that they're all grown up. Sa umpisa, mahirap talaga, especially like toddler years. Pero now that yun nga, they've all grown up, parang masaya na, hindi pala parang masaya na and madali na po, no? And sabi nyo nga, parang magbabarkada na kayo. Before, since Kieran has an only child, parang ako dati, parang, isa lang siya, parang wala akong sister-in-law or wala akong brother-in-law na pwedeng, alam mo yun, kasi parang you're used to having like hindi naman big family kami ng brother, kasi dalawa lang din kami. Pero like, you know, kahit isa lang na parang randomly pwede mo makausap, especially if it's a sister-in-law. Pero other people are telling me na I'm swerte nga daw na I didn't have like a Korean sister-in-law kasi iba daw yung dynamics with a Korean sister-in-law. But I'm okay naman with Keon's cousins. So parang sila na yung si extended family. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Rebecca. Pero ang tagal na pala. Haven't you thought of like getting married? again or falling in love again? Yung mga questions, no, parang parang boy abunda type. Parang tonight with, kasi parang dapat boy abunda, 3 pala, no? Tonight with Irona TV. Parang dapat 3 syllables eh. Tonight with Madam Irona. Parang ganon. Charot. Nag-invento lang ako, guys. 6'5" plus, grabe, 6 children. Parang ako gusto ko lang isa or dalawa. Tsaka parang yung mga tao, syempre, like, busy with their career. Yung ngayon, parang late na rin, di ba? Nag-late na din nag-aasawa yung mga tao. Parang sarap maging single ulit. Hindi po ata applicable sa akin yun. Very, yeah, it's not applicable syempre sa akin. Pero, sa iba, sabi nila mas, charot, hindi. I don't know, kasi yung mga subscribers ko, parang mga bata, hindi, marami naman din married na. Siguro masarap maging single for a while, pero in the long run, parang masarap pa rin talaga po yung may kasama. May companion, may lifetime partner. Yung iba kasi po mga subscribers ko, like, they're still young. So wala pa sa utak ang like mga long-term commitment. I'm a widower for 4 years and not looking for another love yet. I'm 50. I really miss Edna. But have you closed your doors sa pag-fall in love again? Ana Rose Pernev, ako po, I have 4 brothers. Ako lang po ang nag-iisang babae. Oh, so baliktad naman kay Miss Rebecca. And malaki din pong age gap ko sa sumunod sa akin, bunso namin. 13 and 12 years old po sila ngayon. Oh! Miss Rebecca, we have been married for 24 years. Wow! Ano ba pag 20? Di ba may mga yan? Ruby, diamond, gold, paper. May paper pa nga ata yun something. Pag 20 years, ano yung parang milestone nun? 13. Ang hirap, parang hirap talaga minsan pag malaki yung age gap. Di ba? In Korea, parang malimit ako nakikita ng malaki yung age gap. Usually, nakikita kong mga age gap na mga kids here would be like 3 to 4. Yun yung parang malaki. Silver pag 25. Okay. O, tama. O, yun niya, Ami. Miss Rebecca said silver. Kasi even kayon, short of 1 year kami. Oh, sayang. Even with kayon, yung mga cousins niya, parang hindi naman malaki yung age gap nila. I think the youngest would be like 25 or like 27. Tama ba ako? Talaga, 21 years last November 10. Parang, grabe na 20 years. Ang pinaka, alam ko atang matagal would be like 50 years. Kasi parang renewal of vows, tama ba? At 25. So yeah, 25. 12, 13. So, ang laki nga ng age gap mo dun sa other 2 siblings mo, Anna Rose. May iba kasi na parang parang hinabol pa. Kaya usually malaki yung age gaps. Mm. I don't know. Probably like Christmas, I'll get to see Omonim again. I mean, my in-laws again. Uh, Although I think this coming December, grabe ang lakas ng usok. I can smell. Bango, nakaka-relax. This December would be Keon's cousin's birthdays, and we're gonna celebrate yung mga birthdays nila. So I get to meet them again. And then of course, siguro for Christmas kila parents-in-law, kila mother-in-law and father-in-law ulit. Yung kapatid ko, ni umasa kasi sila na boy na nagpakita sa ultrasound na boy. Pero nung lumabas, is girl pa din. Aww. So humabol ulit para mag-career ng boy. Oh, bukas. Thank you, Miss Elaine. I'll be na rin, in 7 minutes. I'm just gonna end at 12:30. Thank you for staying until the very end. Well, not very end, pero almost the very end. Yeah. Hindi na oni. Ang kulit niya, pero matalino naman sa okay lang. Kakahabol po ng girl sana, kaya ayun, nasundan na pa po ng dalawang grabe 'no, naghahabol ka ng boy kasi puro girls ka, pero the other way around ang mangyayari. The same din kung naghahabol ka ng girl kasi puro boys, gano'n 'no? Kaya talagang 'pag ako nakakita ko ng couples na may boy and girl, parang, ano ka na, kota ka na, kumbaga yun, okey na yun. Parang feeling ko kasi ang wish talaga ng every couple would have, is to have like a girl and a boy. Tapos na. Tapos kung gusto mo na ng succeeding na kid, it doesn't matter na siguro kung ano yung gender. Yung mother-in-law mo, ani kamukha niya si Kim Hee. Monique, ikaw nga ata yung nag-comment nun, di ba? Nakamukha niya si Kim Hee ng World of Married. Sinabi ko nun sa husband ko may violent reaction. Hindi daw. Sabi niya baka daw yung tumandang version ni Kim Hee. Kim Hee. Yung oldest sister ko may girl and boy na tapos ngayon wala na silang balak magdagdag pa. That's nice nga may girl and boy na. Kaya yun. Okay. Yun nga. Ikaw nga yung naalala ko. Kasi may nag-comment eh. And it's you. Sugar. Mm-hmm. Oo, ni. Sa amin, 4 po kami magkakapatid. 2 girls and 2 boys. Wow! Pag mga big families, parang rin ako, amazed din ako sa mga parents ng mga big families. Boy, girl, boy, girl. In the future po, gusto ko twins boys. Parang, nga eh. Twins, tas boy and girl na, tas tapos na. Parang ang rare makakita ng twins sa Korea. I had students na they're twins, twin na girls. Meron naman din, hindi naman siya like, it's not a rare sight. Marami naman din ako nakikita. Pero yun nga lang, hindi mo alam kasi if they were conceived naturally or medically or like through IVF. Yun nga, boy and girl, no? Talaga, parang okay ka na talaga eh. Here pag isa, walang kalaro. My daughter wish she have siblings. Oh, yun nga yung sabi nila pag isa, bigyan ng kalaro. Kasi syempre, sabihin naman, may cousins naman. Pero kasi parang, alam mo, hindi pa rin nila kapatid yun eh. So parang they still need like yung kapatid talaga. May lahi po kasi, okay, may lahi kayong, kasi may kapatid na, pag may lahi kayong kambal, mas malaki yung chances na magkaroon talaga kayo ng kambal pag naganak kayo. Kasi parang sabi nila, nag-skip daw ng generation yun eh. Possible. Tama ba ako? So, 12:30. 11:30 pa lang dyan sa Pilipinas. So, technically, it's not yet a Sunday there. But it's a Sunday na here in Korea. Grabe, ang bilis ng panahon. And we're approaching the last, tama ba ako? Last week of, yeah, we're approaching the last week of November, guys. And it's already 20, like a month to go na, no? Almost a month to go till Christmas. Parang sina Cassie and Mavi. Yung anak ni Carmina Villarreal, no? Koto na kagad si Carmina kasi boy and girl. I hope naman, guys, and like, more than like 1 month and 2 weeks, I think, 2021 na. So hopefully naman ng 2021, I'm mag-bring ng good news and mga mas magagandang kaganapan. Ayun guys, I'm gonna see, Ame, I kept my word. I'm gonna end the live stream. Thank you guys for staying with me for 3. Debo ko po next month. Advance happy birthday, Monique. And yeah, Ame, sana okay na tayo ng 2021. So guys, thank you for staying with me for 3 hours. Again, I'll just have the random lives on Facebook, and I hope to like chat with you there. And thank you again. I hope you have a good night, and please watch for my for my video. I'll be uploading it tomorrow at 1 p.m. And thank you again. Good night. Annyeong. Okay, Miss Anna, just drop me a message. Bye, guys. Good night.